He's licking his fingers and rubbing the pages.
P Boiz #1.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Brother. So what's the deal with the go? Look, you're about to take a Tylenol?
Yeah.
We're about to start. You're like, all right, I'm gonna have a headache.
I already got it.
Gotta get in front of the headache. Yeah.
All right, new episode of the P Boiz. None of the useless P Boiz are here. It's just the good ones.
It's a new
Kevin's
batch.
Finally,
It's a new
Return of the King. Dude.
came back. Return of the King.
Return of the
Fuck Malachi.
Whoa,
Fuck Matt Jarry.
whoa,
Matt,
whoa.
Matt Lemonsack. Coolest guy I've ever known.
Yeah, Lemonsack's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. He's the only decent guy you got here. Hold on to that guy.
First of all, if you can't say Mr. Yari's name correctly, I think
Matt Jarry.
Yeah.
Matt,
if you can't say your wise, dude, come on, like you can leave the man alone, you know.
I was raised right to not pronounce Jewish names correctly.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, we're officially taking a stance right now.
Matt Jarry, the Jewish guy.
Yeah. From the river to the P. That's a new motto of this podcast.
Matt Lemonsack, he looks like a.
It looks like you was skinny.
A rat taxidermist. Specifically for rats.
Rat taxidermist.
I thought you were saying like he looks like a rat who taxidermies.
That too, somehow.
Somehow.
Have you guys ever seen? You ever seen
The humans did.
Matt Lemonsack do karaoke though?
I have, yeah.
Is he good at it?
He looks like a rock star who's on stage. Like that's the most.
Dude, the stage
confident
presence
I've ever
on that
seen.
guy?
His stage presence,
Hey,
very, yeah,
like
yeah.
a rock star at the end of
He
his
does
life.
this- yeah, it's like you know, he's like reminds you like those like. You know, I mean, I personally don't want to have sex with him, but you know, like
Why not? Guy's dick over his karaoke.
But
What are you saying?
no, but I'm just saying, like he's got the
Stairway to
presence,
Heaven?
his face, and he's like, oh, he looks like an 80 rock star that gets the ladies.
He's been
you know?
getting pussy from karaoke, so
And from-
it's like
and from this
working for him.
podcast.
Yeah, and from this podcast. He's
From
fucking
this
like blind.
podcast?
Yeah, he's
I don't think
getting
anyone's ever
groupies.
gotten pussy from this podcast.
Do women want
getting
Oh, you know
groupies,
how
dude.
bad Emma has been wanting to say that?
Yeah, dude.
She-
Wow.
I've just been waiting.
Yeah.
Dude, but that's how I met my wife, was through the podcast.
Wait, really?
No.
I was gonna-
But I asked her out while we were recording a podcast. I like texted her, like this was way back in the day, and while I was
You have recorded the
I
moment?
do. I have recorded the moment of
You're
the,
gonna
like
play
when I
it
asked
for
her
her?
out.
Wow,
Just happy
romantic.
relationship.
Probably, yeah, at her funeral. After I take that insurance claim.
Are you looking forward to that day? Like
Yeah.
it's like I believe like when you get married, it's like you get married, you look forward to the wedding, and then the funeral,
Like
right?
2 other dates, yeah.
Yeah, like that's
Well, we got some
The
good dates in
anniversary?
between there, you know.
yeah, maybe like like first son, first it's gonna be a son,
yeah.
right? It's gonna be a
You
son.
plan on having children?
Yeah,
I plan on only having
They're gonna
sons.
decide,
Yeah,
so.
Oh, there you go.
first
Gonna
divorce.
Elon Musk it.
Okay.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna force
cool.
it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's introduce our guests. My co-host Kevin here, longtime co-host.
Baby Kev.
Yeah.
He took a short break. I don't remember
Took a
why.
short break.
He took the
Missed the
short bus
boys.
here? Yeah.
Moved to Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Hated it, and I was like, let me fucking come back.
He's like, I miss the P Boiz.
yeah, I missed the P Boiz. Missed the P Boiz.
The #1 Michigan comedy podcast. And listen, you would know these two guests if you're on the Patreon and
Yeah.
only.
If you're
If you pay for
Yeah.
content,
cut.
yeah,
yeah,
which nobody
it's,
does.
It's like that
so-
Wu-Tang album that never came out.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, our presence on the Patreon didn't encourage more followers.
No, we got a couple people who watched the Patreon just to watch that episode, and then they unsubscribed.
Oh, is that
after.
true?
So, Steve Wazinski. I don't know if that counts.
Just one person.
One person.
Shout
Yeah.
Shout out Steve was
Shout out Steve.
He wanted to know.
Emma
Steve.
and Nick, and then
Big
you'll know
fan,
this guy from probably not because you weren't really involved in the episode that you were on. So
I mean, you know, listen.
He was telling me about it, and I was watching that episode, and I was like, "That's pretty disrespectful." Like they just stop in the middle of your podcast to like go talk to another person.
no,
Yeah.
well, that was fine. It was just the idea.
I didn't.
I'm sorry. I'm
I was-
not
but I was
familiar.
also-
you're not up to P Boiz lore.
No.
I was also late, like, you know, like because the drive sucks, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. That was on me.
From
We,
Rivers Edge
can
Gallery,
we-
3024
Can we
Biddle,
do
Wyandotte,
something?
Michigan.
About that, like, can you get like a helicopter or something for guests?
Yeah,
Bush.
we're
Yeah.
working
Helicopter,
on it. We're working on it.
helicopter.
Yeah,
Isn't that your people?
That's yeah.
helicopter people.
We're the helicopter people.
Did you ever see that video? The Indian person.
Uh,
the pilot, great.
Yeah.
He's a pilot.
Great.
Great. I love that.
Yeah.
You're very funny. What happened?
I
with
love
Jeremy?
making fun of accents, dude. It's so fun.
Yeah.
I don't know, Jeremy. Do you want to explain what happened?
Nothing.
a black
Nothing
guy.
happened.
Well, so okay, so we did the podcast, and then halfway through, I remembered we had to do a podcast with Lil Pete friend of the show, Lil Pete.
Well, shout out Lil Pete.
Shout out Lil Pete.
Fuck his little
He
Pete.
gets the ladies, guys.
Yeah, dude, he's the
Gets
king of the strip
ladies.
clubs.
He gets the ladies.
So we had to do that,
The ladies.
and then just these guys, Malachi and Gabe, they just kept interrupting Jeremy during all his stories. There was so much going on. I did a bit too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Gabe too. I forgot to say fuck to Gabe.
That's kind of fun though.
Yeah.
That was their bit, was interrupting Jeremy.
Well,
That's kind of the bit of the podcast.
well, it's like
Yeah, I get it. I understand.
well, I'm the idiot. Like I'm trying to like promote my gallery and like promote what I do for a living.
You came to
How
the
dare
wrong
you.
podcast.
Yeah, you came to the wrong podcast, dude.
Yeah.
You're not getting any business
And I
with
thought
people.
like talk about cool art stuff. And
if you
We
get
talked
any,
about that poop thing.
well, yeah, the artista, Merida artista. Yeah. That was kind
You
of
guys
cool.
What's
you
the
were
poop
just
thing?
in Rome. You guys couldn't find some common ground and the art there.
Wait, you guys were actually in Rome?
Yeah. Well,
Me
sure.
and Jeremy were in Rome. Yeah.
Wait.
You
wait for real at
I
the
don't
same time.
believe.
no.
No, I mean he was in Rome. And
I was in Rome with my wife.
you're an
Oh,
art guy.
That makes more
Yeah.
sense.
yeah.
So
Bro, you got in like so much.
Yeah.
Wow, dude, you
have
reading?
you have you guys
Lot
heard
of-
about this thing? I don't know where it came from recently, but people are talking about how the Vatican City is the old Roman Empire. Like
It's pretty cool.
that like
Is that a secret?
well I don't know, but like that's like that they got all those masses and it's like there's some sort of connection to the fall of the Roman Empire and they sort of went into the Vatican City because it's a it's a
Let's talk to our
Rome. I didn't
Roman
know that.
Empire correspondent.
Well, I mean, if you look back at the history and the studies, say I thought that it was
The studies
Yeah,
with rats.
Yeah.
we were at studies.
studies. Yes.
I thought that was pretty much like a common knowledge that the Vatican was part of the Roman Empire, isn't it? It's in Italy, isn't it?
Well, the Roman Empire doesn't exist anymore.
Sure. I mean, in modern day America.
I mean, no, but I mean, if you like
the transfer.
the guy, the emperor who like made Catholicism like the official
Yeah, I know.
like religion of Rome.
Constantine.
Constantine.
He was
yeah.
the first pope.
No,
I
not
thought St. Peter was or Peter
yeah, Saint
was.
Peter. No, I'm saying Constantine made like Catholic the official,
Peter Gabriel.
and then I
Peter
think
Gabriel.
like just everything else in Rome fell except for the Vatican. So is that
Say
what
Peter
you're
Gabriel?
referring to?
I don't know what I'm referring.
Peter Gabriel?
Okay.
This is
Sounds like you're talking about some fucking bullshit, Jeremy.
Roman Empire.
Sorry.
Yeah, Roman
We can talk
Emperor
about
Peter
pirates
Gabriel.
too if you
Yeah, let's talk about
You
pirates.
know what I did?
Let's talk about the Roman pie. Right?
Hey.
I don't know.
Hey.
Whatever.
How many numbers
I
of
don't
the pie can you do?
It's
Three
oh yeah,
point
it's Pi
one-
Day. That's a good. You know, it's a couple days ago.
3.14.
It's like a week ago now.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, fucking Stephen Hawking, and nobody talks about
Thank
this.
you. Thank you.
He died on fucking Pi Day.
Did it really?
Yes.
Oh.
3.14. Nobody
sorry
fucking
about
talks
that.
about it.
Sorry.
I think I'm the
There's
only one
something
that
there.
Yeah.
There's something
Do they
going
need
on
to
there.
talk about it? I think you should do a bit out of that.
You've been thinking
you guys
about-
There's
know
something
that?
there, yeah. Mhm.
Stephen Hawking died on Pi Day.
I'm like,
Yeah.
fucking idiot. No, I just seen in, I know we're all over the place, but speaking of things that were uncovered in ancient Egypt, the pyramids.
I was just gonna say that the whole thing.
Yeah, they
underneath
just
the
uncovered the
pyramids.
pyramids.
Yeah, that's
Stephen
nuts.
Hawking
They knew this.
wasn't covered.
They found a new pyramid.
No, I guess
Yeah, Stephen Hawking.
under the Sphinx or the pyramids or whatever, there's like a whole different.
There's like a city,
Yeah.
Really?
It's
huge,
another
like
city.
vast, like interconnected.
Atlantis?
Like,
Are they living down there?
Yeah, probably.
Where'd you guys getting this information from?
TikTok.
You guys
it's a
are
real
famously
thing.
like big into InfoWars. I think like
Yeah, I'm-
a lot of people know
Big
that.
Alex
Huge
Jones.
fan. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think he was wrongly fucking.
Yeah.
How about he got sued for what, $1 trillion?
Yeah, something like that.
Bullshit.
You fuck
Yeah.
around and find out.
Why did he?
You
Why?
know what? I found out
By the
fucking
Sandy
Hawking
Hook
fucking
family.
Well, he's like doing well now. He's like working
Oh.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like I heard,
Honestly,
I heard Rogan talking about it. He was like working out and everything. He got like a trainer.
Yeah, honestly,
like-
I don't even think those fucking kids really died. So,
All right.
Oh,
We already talked about
Heard it
that.
here first.
hot take.
Hot take.
Sandy,
Hot
what is
take.
it?
You saw
Sandy
what happened to
Hook?
Alex
Hook.
Jones.
Hot take. Hit the butt on the hot take button.
Sandy Hook's fake.
Yeah, Sandy Shook, right?
Yeah, Sandy Cook.
Oh.
Let me.
There you go.
you guys just kind of keep it cool because like I've got a green card. I'm not quite a citizen.
There you go.
So
You're fucking nuts.
I know that I'm the one that in this room that probably looks like would be a citizen, and like somebody else over here maybe.
Am I?
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Nick,
thing.
what's going on with the hair?
That's a yeah, it's a good question.
Am I growing along? She likes it.
Really?
Yeah.
And I use that as an excuse. Honestly, it's pretty fucking. It's pretty annoying.
Do you know how many people have come up to me though, or come up to you and be like, "Oh, I like your hair"? Like
Nobody
they
said that.
Yes, they have.
Really?
People have said that. Yeah.
Nobody's come up to me.
People
like,
are saying. People are
They
saying
go up to
want
Emma.
the hair.
Yeah.
Like you're a fucking
Telling
like what do you
Yeah.
call it?
People,
Yeah.
What-
Like a-
like you wouldn't
like a-
understand what
like-
they say.
yeah, like he's your golden
guys
doodle.
Guys that know Nick maybe might give a decent blowjob. Is that it?
I think that's what they think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
They're
would,
trying to fuck you.
I would suck a dick if I had to.
I mean,
If I
are you
was in
going
the
that?
corner?
When would you have to?
If I was cornered.
Just not even in like a
That's all he
life-threatening
takes.
situation.
A corner.
Yeah, if we get Nick in the corner right now, he'll blow any of us.
You back me in the corner. I'll suck
All right,
your
I'll
dick.
do
Like, I just
it.
wanted to have a conversation.
I think you're just growing that hair so you could like
Yeah.
after a bad show you could fake shibuki yourself.
I think
Like a
you have
samurai.
like childhood trauma of getting in timeout and then like being
Being beaten.
forced to blow
I was
someone in
beat as a
timeout.
kid, and I was forced to blow someone. So
Nice.
yeah.
There you
We're
go.
off to a
Made you
great
the man
start.
you are today.
Good, let's
yeah.
just bring up all the traumas.
Yeah.
So my dad hit me.
Did he?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They do that in Canada?
Oh, come on, what are we doing here?
They say thanks and please.
Good parents
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, good parents. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
You see your mayor of Ontario. I don't know. Your mayor. I don't know.
My mayor of Ontario.
Are you from Ontario?
I don't know where the fuck you're from.
Oh, Ford, Rob. Yeah.
Where are you
yeah.
from in Canada?
Vancouver.
What fucking fake town?
Okay, thanks.
Canada. No, he just that Ford guy just came out and said that he's gonna raise the price of electricity.
Figures.
What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
Well, they supply a lot to like. There's a lot of supply chains to America and stuff.
Yeah, they're trying to fuck America because,
Yeah, fuck
everyone's
Canada.
because
honestly.
Trump
Everyone's
wants
mad.
to
Yeah.
own them. Honestly, I think it'd be pretty sick if Canada was like the 51st state.
It's a big ass.
They're talking
It's a
a lot
big state.
about
Not
World War III is gonna be like Iran, Russia, China
What do you-
against
The BRICS nations?
against the United States. I think it's gonna be like Canada and
Dude,
United
I'm
States.
ready
That's
to
gonna be the
go.
third World War, dude.
I'm ready to go, dude.
you ready? You ready, dude? You got your own your
Dual pistol.
1777.
Dual pistoling it, dude.
Is
No,
the draft
honestly.
still a thing? Is that like?
Yeah, for
not?
women now.
I believe so.
only for-
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's only for
well,
women.
yeah, only for women. Yeah.
Actually, it's
We're
only
gonna
for
fucking-
trans women. They want them on the front line. So take them
Yeah.
out
Taking
first.
bullets. Yeah.
Equality. yeah.
They just pump them up with tea and then
Emma,
they
what's
send them
going
out to
on
the
in the
battlefield.
women world?
Yeah,
In
what-
the woman world?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell
What's
us
going on?
what's
Am I
up with
the-
the ladies.
Am I
Yeah.
the spokeswoman
this fucking-
for all?
You are the
50%
women.
of the
You're
world
the
now?
P Boiz.
Actually,
women.
what's going
That's true.
on
You
with
guys don't have a lot of women on this podcast.
We don't, but there's a reason for that. What's going on with the Kung Pao and Pump Girls? What's anything new with that?
Oh, we haven't met in a few because I started taking an improv class, and so we usually met on
Ooh.
Mondays, and now we haven't been.
Why? You were doing so well with comedy.
I know. I decided I want to take just a hard
You wanted to
turn
take-
downwards.
You want
You
my
wanted to
career?
take over
Yeah.
another medium.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And improv is stupid.
Boring.
I can
How you
finally
like
say
improv?
that. Actually, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's not fun to watch, but it's fun to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was, yeah.
I
That's
wouldn't
the most
subject anyone to that.
selfish fucking thing you could ever like say. It's not fun to watch, but it's fun.
Fun to do it.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, but that's what I mean. I'm not
So
gonna
it's
like,
fucking playing
be like,
basketball.
oh, come watch me do improv the way I would with stand up. Like,
You do that.
no, I don't.
You would.
No, I wouldn't.
How do you feel
lying.
about her taking improv classes?
I don't
Yeah.
really give a fuck. To be honest.
Dude, listen. I
Hasn't
bet
asked
you
about
when you two make love and she makes you come, you're like, that was so fucking selfish of you making me come that way.
Hey.
You just did that for your you.
Hey,
Exactly.
let's
Every
tone
time.
that down.
First, though.
Yeah.
If we're gonna, I make her come all the time. I mean, this girl's
all
All right,
the
let's
time?
let's tone
Yeah.
that
she's
down.
constantly coming.
Are you
Let's tone
faking
that
it?
down.
Are you faking it?
Am I faking it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're faking it.
I have to check.
I've never
every
had a
time.
real.
Just one. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, grab it, dude.
Where's it?
Yeah.
I've never
do you-
had
I
a
don't
real
know. There's
orgasm.
wine and there's like there should be like
You just
That's
spray
it.
some
I don't
glue.
know.
Got a fucking
be something
basement
there.
full of horse paste.
I have to go to urgent care every time.
Nice,
afterwards.
yeah.
Helicopter.
Fucking loud and distracting.
Hurry up, Jeremy.
What am I doing?
This is
I
what
don't
you
know.
guys did during my
Sorry
podcast,
about,
you know.
sorry
so-
about that.
So why
okay.
don't you get more women on the podcast?
Because every time we've had a woman, they haven't enjoyed it. So it's like, well,
Well,
yeah.
why do you think that? Did you ever like ask the feedback? Like, why didn't you enjoy this?
Well, you
are you doing
didn't
right now?
enjoy it
Fucking
because of
thing.
him.
Oh yeah.
Skylar didn't enjoy it because she felt like we weren't listening to her,
You didn't have
Oh,
time
yeah.
to
which we
Really?
weren't. To
Yeah.
be fair,
I think you're interrupting.
yeah, we weren't.
Yeah, but nobody specifically literally listens to anybody all the time.
That's true.
True,
That's the
yeah.
whole point of the
Yeah.
podcast. is
Yeah.
to-
Yeah, the
But now
thing that
listen,
when
Skippy
it,
enjoyed it. She
there
had a
you
good
go.
time.
enjoyed
Yeah.
it. That's good. Yeah. That
Are
means
those
that's
the
a
only
lot.
other three?
I'm thinking about Skippy. She's gonna go somewhere. She's gonna enjoy that whatever she's doing. She's
Yeah. Skippy's a good.
gonna
time.
run the light too.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fucking Skippy. No matter a light, this girl didn't like to run
Does she run
There
the
you go.
light?
all the fucking time.
Really?
Well, she's a track star, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, run, Ashley.
Hey, boom, go! Let her run. All right, I'm just starting to cook, folks.
Hey,
Hey,
look
it's
at
gonna be
that.
good. Yeah, we got 3 more hours to go. So
Yeah,
yeah.
We're doing a podcast
Yeah.
marathon.
Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, we're recording a batch of podcasts here. You know?
So okay, can we just?
We have a woman. I will say we have a woman coming up on the pod.
what's
Stay
coming?
tuned
Nikki
for
Glaser?
that.
Not a woman.
Wait, she's
coming.
coming. Yeah.
Ooh.
It's gonna be a surprise. You guys gotta tune in.
Nikki Glaser?
Well, just tell us
Not
and then
Nikki
keep it out
Glaser.
of the podcast.
Amy Schumer.
Eliza Schlesinger?
Yeah, it's her.
Oh.
No, it's not. It's she's a.
Oh, she was really funny. I saw her
yeah.
with Sam
Yeah.
Talent. No,
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah, take that. There we go.
yeah, she like
Damn.
crushed at that show.
Yeah, Kill
Yeah.
Tony, hot lady.
Kill Tony lady.
Yeah.
Kill Tony, hot lady.
Hot lady. Yeah, there we go. Hmm.
She's hot.
She is. Yeah.
she?
So she's gonna
She's like
be
a
on.
cute hot. Yeah.
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 Fuck her.
No,
Come on,
she
Nick.
wouldn't fuck
Come
anyone.
on,
But
dude.
She has an OnlyFans.
No. Does she?
Really?
Yeah.
Good for her.
Where she gets
God.
I don't know. I don't.
How's joke?
That's
Oh, you
nice.
act like you don't fucking know.
I have a wife, dude.
That's
So
a
what?
wife.
You don't want
You're not
to
allowed. When you log into OnlyFans, they say, "Do you have a wife?" And then
You
You're
check
like,
yes.
you got
they
me.
Call the police.
And you're like, yes, only one.
yeah, yeah, dude.
Can we
Only once.
Can we pull attention to the fact that Mr. Kevin Rodriguez is in town from Nashville?
No, dude. Who cares?
Well, the fact that
It's like he never
the
left.
fact that he called me and said, "Hey, Nick's could be there," and like probably
Yeah, Kevin just kind of took this thing over. And
Yeah, yeah.
decided to-
Yeah, I asked him
Good
for
for
the
you, Kev.
space, and I was like, "I'll book
That's
the
sweet.
guest." Yeah,
Yeah.
I booked the guest.
But
And I-
Honestly,
How is
the fucking
Nash-
P Boiz suck.
but how is
How is
But how is
Nashville?
Yeah, what's
Nashville is fun to party and go to concerts. Comedy fucking sucks to do comedy
why?
there. You get 4 minutes and you go to open mics and you gotta sign up, and then like if you get picked from the bucket, you go up. So sometimes I drive to an
Oh.
open mic, I don't even like go up.
That
Yeah.
sucks.
How
You're
many
just, like,
people?
hanging out.
How many people are fucking at these? open
Like
mics?
25, like 25 comedians perform, and then I don't know how many.
And
go up,
there's
yeah.
an audience.
Sometimes. Yeah.
How many cowboy hats and cowboy boots are at open mics?
Not that.
So
Really,
you gotta,
no,
you gotta, if you know the guy who's running it, will you get on more often? They won't do a fake fucking
It's like totally random.
suck
Yeah,
dick, you
pretty
suck
much.
mine thing.
It's not like random.
Like Paul Pepitone random.
Yeah, Comedy Castle random. Yeah, an Arbor Comedy Showcase random. One night stands.
That one's really random. I never get on.
Well, because the Nashville Comedy Fest is coming up.
Yeah, April.
Yeah, Kevin, you're performing that, right?
I'm actually booking that. So if you guys,
Yeah,
you
I
have
know,
bells
I'll
and
send
all,
you. Yeah.
I just got at a comedy
Great.
festival.
Really?
Yeah.
What comedy
Which-
festival?
Well, it's just like a
Traverse
showcase.
City.
No.
Didn't that pass already?
I think I burned my bridge with that place.
I forgot about that.
Who's the guy who books that? Mike Jeter?
Mike Jeter and Duke.
Yeah.
The Duke.
Yeah, the fucking
The Duke of
David
Traverse
Duke
City?
is what I
David
would call
Duke,
that
yeah.
fucking racist. She only uses Mike as a fucking
Yeah.
token. So.
Right.
Remember that picture you posted of the Illuminati?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was brave
She's
of
at
you,
the front
bro.
of the
about
pyramid. I forgot
Yeah.
about that actually.
Yeah.
It's surprising that you're not dead.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They're well connected. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Fuck both of them.
cool.
I was gonna say.
I'd like to
the
say that
festival you're
I think
on?
you guys are
Lune on the
great,
Lake?
and I'd love to do your show.
I don't know what that is, but that's exciting.
That's the wait. Hold
fucking
on.
suck up.
Hold on.
What?
What's the festival called?
Loon on the lake. Some
Moon on the Lake.
Loon, like
Loon on
Like
the
the
Lake.
word.
Where at?
Loon's on the lake.
Where at?
In Minnesota somewhere.
Okay.
Minnesota.
Yeah,
Minnesota.
You're allowed there?
I'm allowed in Minnesota. It's current.
So
One of
you
the few states he's
you're
like.
gonna fly there. You're gonna drive.
I don't even know if I'm gonna go. I'm booked.
How did you hear about it?
I seen it posted on Facebook and I applied, not thinking anything.
How much
about
did
it,
they charge
a year
you
ago.
to submit?
I didn't. There was free submissions.
So it's gonna be a
There
good
was-
festival.
Yeah, there.
You could pay for submissions, and then there was a part where you could do free.
Okay.
And I did the free part for the showcase or whatever. And
Okay.
they did.
Are they paying you for the showcase?
No. But they're giving me a special rate on the hotel. So
10% off. Yeah.
Holiday and suites, I mentioned them. So
Okay. If you mention them, they give you a better discount. Yeah.
He's sponsored.
Yeah.
actually.
They're like,
Yeah,
if you
no, I
bring
don't
us
even
up
know
on the
if
P
I'm gonna
Boiz,
go, for sure.
that's cool.
You know, it's another state's comedy. It's like 12 hours away, though. I would fly. but-
12 hours. Gee.
That's not
Minnesota is 12 hours. Oh yeah.
That bad of a
It's like at the fucking top of Minnesota. It's like
Yeah.
in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Oh, you might as well just go to Winnipeg then.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's on a lake. I think they're lying. Fuck.
Dude, there's only
It's a boat.
10,000 lakes there.
It's a pontoon boat.
She's a guy's house.
Somewhere.
Like, just do comedy.
Pond.
Yeah.
Back of this guy's.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know for sure. But it's
Okay.
cool to get selected for things. That's
Well, yeah,
nice.
guys,
Yeah.
if you're in Minnesota, all our Minnesota fans, go see Nick Ford at
Got a lot of
the
Minnesota
Yeah.
fans.
whatever.
I have a
Yeah,
big
dude, we're
Minnesota
huge in
following.
Minnesota.
is Emma gonna drive you there?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have to. Legally.
6 hours late.
Yeah. You are. You really are a feminist. Like you let her drive.
Yeah.
Right.
Let
You
her pay.
let
Lets me
her
pay for
talk
everything.
and like.
Yeah.
Well, don't
You let her pick your hoodies.
Yeah.
I do.
Look, he's a.
Let her pick her nose.
That's all him.
There you go.
Give me that.
It's a
one.
nice hoodie. I like that hoodie.
Thank you. I buy all my clothes from Target.
Really?
There's
She
a
take
boy
you.
out right
She
now.
take you shopping.
Shopping.
Yeah,
Hold my
that's
hand.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The worst is trying on the clothes. I never like that.
She sent you
has
to
to
the
do it
fitting
for you.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll put
Turn
this on.
around.
I
Let me
do a
see.
little
I
fashion.
don't like
Yeah.
the way those
Yeah.
jeans look.
I grab random passerbys. I'm like, do you think this looks good?
Right.
I say racist, right?
And then they're like, no.
Yeah. Then they politely tell us to leave, and then it's a whole thing.
How's your Emma? How's your la 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 la? Can you do that yet?
Whoa.
What?
What is that?
La 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 la.
Still working on it.
What's wait? My what?
I don't know. La, 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 la.
What is that?
I don't know. What,
It's like what they do at the weddings where they go.
It's also I
called
eat
like-
like, pussy.
There you go. There we go.
Coming constantly, I'm telling you.
Really?
Yeah. it's-
Wow.
Coming right now.
So she's coming and she's going.
Let's not get into that because I want this episode to come out. So let's talk about other stuff.
Like, I don't
okay,
give a
we're
fuck.
already
It's
like 20
whatever.
minutes
I
in.
feel it
I don't
already, by the
care.
way.
Yeah,
It's like,
cool.
Yeah.
Whatever.
if you happen to be on the, because she's like, she automatically assumed she was going to be on the podcast. I was like, why would you think that? She's like, well, I'm
what,
going
gonna
with
sit
you.
there like a fucking.
That is
like
like
an
very.
asshole?
That's very arrogant.
It was.
That
Come
would be
on.
funny if she was just sitting,
Sitting back
there for like an hour and a half. Like, all right,
I'm like, I
take
don't
me
think
home.
Joseph's gonna do
Wait,
that to me.
So she knew she was going to be in the podcast.
She,
I
and she-
figured last time it happened.
And you
so-
still were like, we're going to be late.
You don't have to
I
do
mean-
it. I had
He
never.
He didn't tell me until last night.
Wow.
We slept.
I didn't
so
find
what?
out until
1 p.m.
you.
Me too.
Well, here's the thing. She had to put makeup on because she thought she was going to be on camera.
Did you put makeup
I
on?
had to put makeup on because we're gonna be out the rest of the day. And
Where you
I
guys
don't have
going?
time to go back. We're going fucking bowling with my coworkers.
Oh man.
Oh,
That'd be fun.
I like the way you said that.
What
Yeah,
bowling
that's, that's the way to say that.
I mean, they're not gonna watch
Yeah.
this. No one's
Yeah.
watching this.
Fucking
None of-
cool.
no,
that's
I
not, you
know.
never know what might happen in 3 years.
Yeah, dude. It's a
That's
pretty big
true.
podcast.
Where you guys going bowling?
Yeah, what's the bowling alley?
Bowling
I don't
like
know.
boring.
It's in like
all
Madison
right,
Heights or
fellas?
Morris.
Hey, I got my friend from Puerto Rico calling. Do you mind if I
Yeah,
answer?
whatever, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
He lost
Hey.
whatever structure he had a long time ago.
No, man, this is
Sorry,
the first time.
Jeremy.
This is the first time he's gonna be on a podcast. You got a
Oh,
Puerto
shit.
Rican listener, yeah.
Huh.
Hey, Giovanni.
He's not going to listen.
Giovanni.
Estás en el podcast, papi. Mira, manda un saludo aquí a la gente.
See,
Listen.
Todo,
Tell me.
todo
Is it
bien.
Bad Bunny?
Speak English?
Bad Bunny, yeah.
He speak English?
This is the guy. Remember that time that we were on Instagram and he was like,
Yeah. I do
yeah,
remember
this is
a little
it,
bit.
yeah.
Does he speak English?
no, he
okay.
doesn't. Hey, Giovanni, ¿quieres hablar inglés?
No, papi, yo no le meto al inglés, pero pronto aprendo.
Ah, ok, mira.
Heard him say negro.
Está bien, yo te llamo después. He's black, yeah.
Oh, is he?
Black Puerto Rican, yeah.
Rican?
Está bien, hablamos, dale.
He's like Blade.
Yeah. Is that what you say? You said negro?
He did. I heard him say something like that.
Oh, no, he didn't say
Do
anything
you have
about
to
that. but-
translate in your head when people like talk to you?
No.
Okay.
do you dream in Spanish?
No, I dream in English.
Why?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. I don't know, dude. So I can talk to you guys
Yeah.
about my dreams.
You never
What's your
dreamed
What's your
Spanish
last
ever?
dream?
No. I don't even think in Spanish.
Okay, that's probably
Yeah.
why.
What
So,
was your
like-
last dream?
I don't know. Something about my ex or something like that. Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Ah, good one.
Yeah.
Hey. No, but I was just wondering if you
No habla.
you pronounce your J's in your dreams. That's all. That's all right.
You wrote that
Yeah.
down. That's crazy. You can really do that.
He's taking notes,
Yeah.
dude. He's,
I read
he's
that.
studying.
Anyway, I'm
Good
sorry,
thing you wrote
man.
that
Like,
down.
you know, that's my fucking best friend
I
since
don't care,
kindergarten, you know, so I had to, like, you know.
Yeah.
No, of
put him
course.
on- It's like, do you see the Antonio Brown Rogan episode?
No, but I watched the first like 3 minutes, and Antonio Brown was so retarded that I couldn't. It
So
was-
it's like the best.
it was
It's better than
crazy.
all the other episodes.
Really?
Wow.
Some guy called Antonio Brown, and he was like, "Hey," he called. He was like, "This is my buddy," you know. And then the guy on the phone was like, "Hey, Rogan, you gotta put me on the podcast." And Rogan was like, "All right, yeah, have a good day."
That's basically the equivalent of what you just did. You got this guy on Rogan's podcast. So.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
doesn't wanna. He doesn't care about this. He's like happy in Puerto
Tell him
Rico.
to tune
you know?
in, dude. I need the watch hours.
Yeah.
Jeremy, what are you taking notes about?
I just like to write shit down.
Yeah.
What have you written so far?
Nashville and Lune on the Lake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He's gonna
Jeremy's
submit
like
to the
always
best.
like taking in inspiration.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
true.
He's gonna paint a picture of Loom on the lake.
Oh, actually, Emma has a really amazing bit that I'm actually.
Let's hear it.
So I have my art shows.
the bit.
I have my art show. I have my first solo show in September. I've been at the Rivers Edge Gallery for like 20 years,
Okay.
and I've never done my own art show
Uh-huh.
because I think it's a bad look.
The fucking bit, Jeremy.
What?
What's
What?
It's
What's the bit?
The reign of
Whoa.
Christ.
Oh, the body. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I love
Thanks.
that bit
I
so
like
much.
That joke.
So, but I love the idea. You know, like how like there's all the hearts with the thorns or the
Yeah.
thing around it, and the fire and stuff.
Sure.
But I like, you know, like I like Emma's idea of like well, what, they don't respect his brain. He's got a brain too. He's got ideas.
Fucking objectifying the guy.
Yeah, objectifying. So I like the idea.
It's not supposed to be his heart though.
I like
It's
the
supposed to
idea
be
of
Mary's
the
heart.
crown of thorns around around a brain. I think that's really fucking cool.
What's wrong with objectifying?
I mean, that's
I mean, it's Jesus. You're not really
Yeah.
supposed to.
I mean, that's
objectify
how
Jesus.
Kevin's
only
getting
women
by
are
in
supposed to be
Nashville.
objectified.
There you go.
Hey, guys, yeah.
Jesus was a Jewish carpenter, right?
Yeah,
Sounds
he
like
was
Matt
buff. He was
Yari.
buff too, eh?
I bet he was just.
Got a
You
great
think, you
bop.
think he complained about the wood they hung up on? You gonna use oak? Oak's
Pretty
so
good. Did
expensive.
you come up with that?
I mean, I'm sure that it's.
He's like, oi, these splitters.
yeah. You gonna use those nails?
What kind of milk are you guys drinking? You guys drinking oat milk, almond milk,
Oh, I go real milk, baby.
real milk, 2%?
2%.
You go
oat milk,
raw?
I don't give a fuck, huh?
Yeah.
Raw.
Oh, I go raw.
yeah.
Raw is like expensive. That's like
That's
No,
what
I've
I've
never
heard.
had raw.
I was talking to Yari about it the other day because he was saying he's trying to get some.
He's trying to get some raw milk. He's trying to acquire raw milk.
okay.
said it's
First of
hard to
all,
come
let's
across.
not.
It is, yeah. I don't
let's
think it's
not
legal.
talk about Jerry.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. We're not supposed
Those
to.
guys,
Yeah.
they don't need to be brought up in this
Yeah.
podcast. Yeah.
Hey, I'm Matt.
Got
Sorry,
really
huh?
offended.
Hey, I feel bad. I didn't even tell them about this. I'm
No,
like
don't feel
a
bad.
a
I
bad
told you.
Producer.
By the way, like you can tell them like what I said. You say,
Okay,
do you want
yeah,
the
I'll
other
tell
guys
them.
to come? I was like, I don't like them. I was like, excluding Matt Lemusak.
Yeah.
I like Matt.
You like Matt
Lemusak.
Lemonsack, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only Matt I like.
But Jari,
Yari, you, that's it.
okay.
I mean, Yari,
Gabe.
Yari. I mean, Yari, Gabe, Malachi. Fuck
Yeah.
them.
I'm
Yeah.
trying. I can't think
Yeah.
of Gabe. He just invited me to a party.
Yeah, we're
Birthday
gonna go to
party
his
at his
birthday
house.
party,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
he
so
invited me
pumped
You
to
guys
it,
going to
dude.
that?
Yeah, of course, dude.
Oh yeah.
He invited.
I love
When is
Gabe,
that?
dude.
April
A couple
12th or
weeks,
something?
yeah.
I just can't wait to meet his parents.
I don't know that they'll be there. His mom lives in Atlanta.
The weird thing to say.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Invited to
Hot
the party.
Atlanta?
Mom lives.
He's a rich
Yeah.
boy. That is.
Is he?
He's he has a lot of alone time in a
Sister's
mansion.
fucking retarded.
His sister. you know.
Cool as fuck.
Yeah, she's a
Yeah,
little
of course
nuts.
you would say
I
that.
have,
Yeah.
I have something, but
Yeah.
I'll tell it after the pod.
All right, cool. Leave it. Yeah, stay it for the Patreon.
You got to remind me. Yeah, let's tune into the Patreon to find
I
out
mean, can I talk openly?
Yeah.
about
of
Gabe's
course.
sister.
Yeah, I can,
I
right?
don't care.
Please.
You can,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, sure.
but it has to
talk
do
About
with.
a sister's boyfriend dying.
Oh, yeah, you can talk about that. I mean, we've talked about it on the
The
podcast.
first thing she said to me when I met her.
Well, yeah, because he
mean-
died like 3 days before.
Oh shit.
It wasn't like how did he die in like
Car accident? I don't. Or a drug? I don't know.
She was
Something
having a
like
good time
that.
at the comedy show. She was like
Yeah,
the only
she was,
one
like,
like,
really
paying attention
young-
and laughing at her.
really
She was
yucking
letting
it
it
up.
loose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blowing off steam. Trauma bonding with every comedian.
Oh, yeah.
It's like I feel at home. Yeah.
I was like, I just died up there. She's like, you think like you just died? You
Hey,
should know
look
my
at that.
ex-boyfriend. No, she was cool, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
So
yeah,
they're just a
whenever
little
like
family. They're all
They're very
little
small,
guys.
yeah, whenever like somebody you love dies, you become cooler.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't really. I don't think I was cool at all until my dad died. I'm like,
No,
Yeah,
you're fucking-
that's when
you're
you're
fucking-
fucking
you're
now
sick,
guy.
I'm
dude.
about to get pussy. I did think that when my dad died. I'm like, I can use this to get pussy.
Yeah.
For real? Was that like the first thought you had when you're like,
It
that is
wasn't. It
dead?
was like probably the second.
Okay, what was the first
thought
one?
I was like, fuck, this guy's
He didn't leave me anymore.
money. Yeah.
It's like that Joey Diaz story about like finding his mom dead on the floor.
What is that?
You never heard that story about like how he got left back in some grade in middle school and he lied to her, and then he never told her about it. He was like, she's never gonna find out about this. And then he's telling the story. Everybody's quiet. Nobody's laughing, but like everybody's paying attention. And at the end, he's like, oh, and I got home after doing acid and I heard her calling my name. And I was like, I'm tripping right now. I'm not gonna go fuck her. And then he like has to go to the bathroom. He has to walk by her bedroom and he doesn't see her. He's like, all right, what's going on? And she sees, and he walks downstairs to the kitchen and there's like the kitchen sink, water is running. And then he finds her on the floor and he's like, I fucking knew she was never gonna find out. I got left back. And then he said like, he's like, everybody starts laughing and then he's like, but guys, that's the first thing that came to my mind. I fucking knew she was never gonna find out. And then I cried like a bitch and I called the police.
So he was on acid when he found his mom dead.
He might have been. He was doing acid before and he went to sleep and then he got up to use the bathroom. Yeah.
And he was still.
Maybe, yeah. That's fucking wild. But
where's a good LSD dealer around here? You know, it's gonna be
yeah. Let's bring up that
Yeah,
day.
April
Yeah.
19th, Bicycle Day. Shout out Albert Hoffman,
Oh yeah, that's the guy
Abbie
that
Hoffman?
invented
creator
LSD.
of LSD.
Oh, okay.
in the 40s, and then
And the bicycle?
well, so there's another hippie in the 60s, I guess, who
Abbie Hoffman.
who coined Bicycle Day because Albert Hoffman, after playing with making LSD, got the contact high apparently, and biked home, and then that's why they call it Bicycle Day.
Look
He
at
was
that.
tripping while riding a bicycle.
I still doesn't
Sounds
make
fun as
sense to
fuck.
me why they'd call it that.
Do you know who
What?
Abbie Hoffman
Bicycle
is?
day.
The fucking bus, what they call it, bus.
Who is
day.
Abbie Hoffman?
He was one of the Chicago
if you
7.
invent the heroin, look at boss.
Do you know what that is?
Those guys
Protest,
were like
Yeah, the protest.
gangsters, right?
What?
Oh,
Who?
they're like the Chicago 7.
There's
They
a
were like
movie.
a bunch
yeah,
of
Abbie
liberals
Hoffman.
who like, yeah.
Yeah, Abbie Hoffman and one of the guys ended up being like a senator or Congress. Yeah, the
Yeah.
movie's really good.
The
Sacha
movie was
Baron
so
Cohen.
boring.
Yeah.
I hated the movie.
What,
Yeah.
what did they do in Chicago? I heard about
They were
something.
like back in
They were protesting
1968.
Vietnam or
They
something.
were protesting. There was
Why
like
are they special though?
Before the Summer of Love, yeah.
They got arrested, right?
they
Yeah.
got arrested. They all got arrested. There was like
yeah,
a
I got arrested.
riot in like a park in Chicago, and
They were like the leaders of the
Yeah.
protest.
They're on FBI file and stuff, right?
But it was like if you've seen the movie, like Abbie Hoffman was like a fucking like the first troll ever because he was like trolling the Josh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a stand. Abbie Hoffman's a dumb dyke.
Yeah, he was pretty annoying. I wasn't a fan.
It's cool because he's like, well, he was like,
Guy.
yeah, he's a
Yeah.
guy. So while
Abbie as a man.
He's
I
Abbie
mean,
Hoffman,
you thought
yeah.
it was a woman.
He's a Jew.
Is that
yeah,
the
he wrote a
Magnificent
book
Seven?
Worse
called
than being a woman.
yeah.
yeah,
Did in this day and age.
he wrote a book called "Don't Steal This Book," and like people will steal the book.
Okay.
So he wrote that.
They're called the Magnificent.
No, the Chicago
Magnificent
7.
Seven.
7 Samurai.
They call the Avengers.
Emma, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
I'm just
Bullshit,
here,
probably.
man. I don't know.
You don't
Yeah.
have any thoughts?
Not trying. No, never.
How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling about Chappell Roan winning
Yeah,
best
how do
new
you feel
artist?
about that?
Do you guys big Chappell Roan
No, I
guys?
can't
Yeah.
stand her.
Fucking music guy. Period.
Pick Boney.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Pick,
Kevin's got good taste in music.
Remember, like you were trying to get
Kevin's
me
got
to
good
like you were
taste,
like
period.
telling me about her, and I was like, it's not. I
Yeah,
like
and
listen
you're
to
like,
it.
I don't know.
It's not for me. I
like
got
her
one
now.
son now. Pick
I
Pony.
fucking-
Pick
I fucking
Pony.
do it.
Pink Pony
Club.
Club.
Yeah.
Or the new song. Have you heard it? The Giver.
No.
It's country. She's gone country.
Oh,
it's a
wow.
lesbian country song.
He made a
Yeah.
song. It'd be called The Taker.
Heyo.
No, but it's literally about how
Pitching,
she's
not
top.
catching, right?
What about Doshi? You like Doshi?
I do. I like
Yeah, I
Doji
like
a
Doji.
lot. Yes.
I like what they're doing with the government.
Lollapalooza.
Yeah.
There we go.
He's a big government guy now. Only very recently.
He's getting $5,000 from them.
Hey,
Anti-government.
what's going on, man?
What?
Like Bad Bunny, JD Vance. What
Dude,
the
we're
fuck?
working on it.
Wait, what do you mean?
Because it's their
Bunny, JD Vance.
What
schedules.
do they have in common?
Online.
Oh, you have so
We're
much
trying to
in
get
common.
them on the podcast,
That's-
but their schedules
Oh.
just don't line up. So it's like Bad Bunny's like, yeah,
Might
I'll
have to
do
wait till
it, and then
JD
JD is like,
Not
I don't
open
know, and
anymore.
so
So like the only way you're doing this show is if both of them come on at the same time.
yeah.
That's
No, that's like my dream. Like he has like these comedians coming up here, like
Yeah, I'm
Gus
curious.
Date, some guy that opened for the Jokers.
Some guy that opened for the
Yeah, he has San Talent, Paulia, Mike Racine. Like, by the way, fuck San Talent, fuck Mike Racine.
Yeah, there we go. Shots fired, dude.
Yeah.
That's what you guys get.
And to the camera,
talking
fuck Sam
shit.
Talent, fuck Mike Racine.
I watched that Mike Christina.
And,
fuck Sam Talent is right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you wanted to be on that show.
I do. I
just have to
I
ask him.
Instagram messaged him because I didn't want to ask him in person.
No, you have to ask
And he's
him
like,
in
yeah,
person.
send me an Instagram message. Still unread. So Sam Talent, fuck you.
Email them.
Here you
go.
go. Jeremy, you wanna?
I just like to say that I think everyone's nice, and
All right, that's the
just-
Canadian version of fuck you.
I just
Yeah.
want. Well, you know,
Oh,
but
you're really
first of all-
nice.
well, I mean, well, first of all, what's the point in saying "fuck you"? What does that do for you guys?
No, because
I mean,
they
does that-
both said it about Kevin. Both Mike Racine and Sam Talent said, fuck
yeah,
you,
fuck
Kevin.
Kevin.
instigated by you
Rodriguez?
though.
No, it
So
was,
fuck
it
you
was,
too.
Yeah.
It was pure their own ambition.
watched
I don't know.
Mike Christina.
They were confused when you
Was
were like, "Can you
painfully-
say fuck Aaron Rodriguez to the camera?" And they're like, "Why am I saying that?" You know?
No, it was
You forced
with their own volition that they chose to do it.
and
Yeah.
and you still can't.
And they don't know
get
they
up-
made an enemy.
The hatred
They
runs
made
deep.
it.
Yeah.
and you still can't get up at open mics, even
In
though you've
Nashville.
got this clout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that's
I know.
that's
Yeah,
clout.
so
You
what
should
do you-
really use that as a credit, like Mike
You
Racine
should.
and Sam Talent.
Yeah, it's gonna be like
Say
right
fuck
next
you.
to my
Fuck you.
Kill Tony clip, just like Sam Talent and Mike Racine saying "fuck you, Kevin Rodriguez." It's gonna be my 3-post pinned.
Yeah.
Well, if
on
only they would have
Instagram.
been like, put him on the open mic that day. You know,
Yeah,
let him
yeah,
get
yeah.
on sign
Right.
up. Fuck Kevin and let him sign up in Nashville.
Yeah.
I watched the Mike Christina episode. It's painfully awkward.
It
I
was.
loved
It was incredibly awkward.
Yeah, but that's like the
Why?
first time
That
that
is
he
fun.
had like a big guest.
Yeah, it was.
Because Paulia doesn't count.
He's not a big
friend from the podcast. Big friend of the podcast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
run
see
into
him all the time now.
Yeah,
dude. I
he's,
see
like,
him like
following
once a
you.
week.
It's like
Yeah,
weird.
I think so.
It's like weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's
I
a big
don't know.
P Boiz fan.
he's a big fan of the
P-Boiz
P Boiz,
super fan.
dude.
I know he's like Middle Eastern, right?
Yeah.
Which I don't like.
Yeah,
Right off the
he
bat,
hates it.
yeah.
I don't
Anytime
like
there's another
other-
Middle Eastern comic, he's like,
It sucks, dude.
Yeah.
That's why we
Yeah.
hate each other. So
That's
much.
pretty. I think that's why
Yeah.
we don't mesh.
I think so.
What are you, Chaldean?
Dude, we talk about this
Assyrian.
every
every
single
time.
time.
Even I know that. Even I
I've
remember
met
that.
you
Yeah.
probably 100 times, and I
Yeah.
know nothing.
I met
about
you.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, literally zero. About
You punched him in the face.
You punched me in the
I
face.
do
Yeah.
remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
One of the greatest piece of acting of all time.
Yeah.
was
You're a
good.
solid
You
actor,
were,
dude.
it was you two guys. Yeah.
I think so. I've been trying to get more into acting.
Yeah.
But I feel like not only is my comedy like an art, because it is.
It is.
Comedy.
right.
You're one of the
Truly.
few comedians that I see on stage and like that's like
Yeah, dude. You headlined
really
at
hard
the
for other
brain
people to
jerk
understand,
experiment.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That was
I
huge.
Did.
You see
I
the
bombed
poster?
I saw the poster. It was front and center.
I bombed my dick off there.
Really? That was a weird place.
Weird place.
Yeah.
Jeremy, what do you see like when you see like other comedians on stage? Do you see art or what do you see? Like,
Well, I mean, dude, mics are.
I'm joking, by the way. I don't
Mics
think
are
my
dumb. Like
comments
mics to me are like open mics to me are like going like in my studio and painting. Like no one gets to see me working on the art. Like working on the piece. And that for me, that's what open mics are. And the show
That
the
people do
show
get
is
to
the
see
finished
working on
canvas.
the piece.
What's that?
So that people do get to see work.
Yeah, which I don't care. Then people make judgments and like, well, we shouldn't have him on my show. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Right.
But they don't really, they don't know. So
That's what I thought when I watched Detroit Player, Paul Elias special on YouTube. I was like, I wonder how this magic was made. And then now I see him every Monday at New Way, and I'm like,
by the way, I think that's a funny special.
really?
I generally think it's funny.
Really?
Yeah, I was laughing.
Okay.
Was that the one at Detroit House of Comedy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that was like
you,
the first.
you told me to watch it because you didn't want to watch it, so you told me.
Well, I don't
he
watch
told you
it.
to.
Yeah,
you
he's
watch
like,
it
"You
for
watch
me.
it?" Yeah. He's done it
Let me
good.
know if it's good.
Yeah.
I don't.
I got other things to do.
Well,
Yeah,
no, I
gotta
don't like.
smoke a
That's all I
cigarette?
do for it. That's my job.
I don't like watching other usually men comics. The only two comics I'll either watch somebody who's really good, like elite level that I'll never be able to replicate,
Like Lenny
or like
Bruce.
somebody who's not like me at all.
like Emma Stevenson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll watch Abbie.
He's forced to watch her. That's-
Yeah, I do. I hold him at
I mean,
gunpoint.
no, I, don't,
Yeah.
I thought that's why you guys were dating.
What do you watch,
Be a
Emma?
better comic.
Like comedy wise?
No, just in general. Like, what do you watch?
What don't I watch? No, I don't know. I watch a lot of things. I watched Killing Eve on Netflix. That's a good
cool.
show.
Okay.
I've been watching.
Watch Celebrity. What is it? Jeopardy.
Celebrity.
Pop Culture Jeopardy.
Sucks.
That's fun. No, you just don't like it because you're bad at it.
Whoa, shots fired.
Yeah,
not
he
interested.
sucks
Why you
at it.
talk to him like that?
I got a
Jeremy,
PBS
Can you
subscription.
get more in the frame?
Oh, I don't
Jeremy.
have to, but
You got a PBS subscription? That's cool.
Yeah, you can do it through.
Watch
Oh,
Ken
you watched
Burns
the
Watch a
documentary?
documentary on the
the
Korean
Ken
War.
Burns documentaries.
Yeah.
The 7
Genuinely, I've been
the
watching.
7-day long documentaries.
I've been trying to get through Ken Burns' jazz for fucking years now.
Oh my
And
god.
I
Sounds even more
cannot-
boring than jazz.
Heyo.
It's
Whoa.
actually-
Oh no, I actually like jazz a lot, dude. Don't
Yeah,
besmirch
that's-
jazz.
Don't besmirch. Yeah,
My dear friend.
come on.
Jazz sucks. I like classical music. I don't like jazz. Jazz is. I know.
Yeah, he loves classical music.
Yeah.
He listens to it all the time.
I do.
Oh, okay.
I do.
Bach and all that.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm
What?
Bach. I'll be Bach.
Oh my
What about you guys?
god.
What are you guys watching? What are you guys watching lately?
Abbott Elementary.
Yeah, but
That's
It's a good show.
I like that show.
Yeah, White Lotus.
okay, no.
I'm not on that shit yet.
Can't wait for The Last of Us to come out.
There you go.
Okay.
Puerto Rican in that.
What?
Pedro Pascal? Is he Puerto Rican?
Maybe, I don't know.
Close.
You know what?
There's no
Fucking maybe,
difference,
yeah.
dude.
You know what? That's something about doing a podcast with you.
What?
You always seem like when I'm talking to you, you don't want to be talking about what I'm talking about, or you don't want to be there.
That's the beautiful thing about That's the beautiful thing about him. That's the beautiful
He's
thing
always
about
like
him.
he's got something else he wants to bet.
It's like that Zach,
which I understand.
like that the Zach Galifianakis show between two firms.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that.
is-
Has
yeah.
a little bit, or like an
Between
Eric
two
Andre
firms, yeah.
show. Like you don't like
Between
you.
two fucks, huh?
Yeah.
There you
That's what the show should be all.
He said-
Matt Lemonslack and fucking Gabe on the other side.
Two fucks.
Yeah.
Between two fags, am I right?
I don't know. Hey, how about this? Like, what are some of
I
the
gotta
things?
stop saying it.
Yeah.
What do you like? You
been saying fag
don't
recently.
seem to get excited about anything. What do you
Cultural
get?
thing, I think.
YouTube doesn't like. What are you saying?
What do you get excited about?
What do I get excited about?
That's-
Your
Your
wife?
I get
Yeah.
I get excited when the podcasts get a lot of views.
There you go.
Yeah.
When you do a podcast, are you thinking like this is not going well? This is not
When
going
Matt
well?
McCusker told me he might do the podcast, I got pretty excited. That was like a big
I want
moment.
like this is like one of the reasons like I came here is like to like do the show and like I wanted to talk books with him.
Well, Matt McCusker.
Yeah.
McCusker.
Like, what-
you
what-
thought he was? You actually thought he was going to be here?
Yeah, man, I believe in you.
Yeah.
You know?
I had my heart set. I was like, I have to ask. Johnny told me like not to ask him, and I was like, I
Yeah,
have
of course.
to do it.
The guy
dude.
with another podcast would
Yeah, I
ask
know.
you. Yeah, don't ask him. I'm gonna ask him.
Mockney.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And he asked you not to ask him. Did he ask him?
No, he didn't ask him because
Why
he
would
said
he-
he's
why
here.
would he give
He's
a
here
fuck?
with his family, and
Why
they're
would you
going to
give a
the
fuck
zoo.
if you
tomorrow.
asked him or not?
It would be like you can invite the family too over here.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
that's what we the other
Have
rooms
fun.
for. Emma and his family
Did he
can hang out
introduce you to
outside.
something?
Yeah.
Huh?
That Johnny introduced you to?
No, but Johnny's opening for him.
So what the fuck
yeah,
does
really.
Johnny care if you ask him or not?
What's
Because I asked Johnny, did you ask him to do your podcast? And he's like, no,
probably
man.
not.
Like he's
Should've.
here with his family.
First
like,
of all,
you know,
what's
I don't
with-
think it's a
what's
good
with all
idea.
the gatekeeping? Like everyone's always
Yeah,
like
Johnny's
trying to
gatekeeping
protect-
Matt McCusker from.
Like what are you doing? Try to protect like what? Like, you're not bugging anybody. You're saying, hey, would you like to do the podcast?
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
like everyone's worried. Like what? You're gonna like
Well,
cry
I mean,
or
if he has Johnny's personal opinion on whether or not it's a good idea, and then Johnny's like, probably not. I don't think it's a good idea. That's one thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did
Pretty
think it was
normal,
weird if Johnny was like, no, don't ask him.
listen. If I'm in love with a girl and I think she's wonderful and special, and I know there's a very seldom chance, but maybe I want to like just go out. I'm not gonna be like, hey Nick, do you think I should ask her out? And you're like, no, dude, she's way above your pay grade. Like, well,
That's why Nick.
That's
That's why I
yeah.
told him about Emma. Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
correct?
Don't.
Didn't I
do
tell
it.
you-
She's
Right.
dangerous. She's gonna
I
ruin
told
your
you-
life.
You're like, don't do it. Don't
Yeah.
fucking.
I told Kevin I was gonna fuck you.
There you go.
He did say
There you
that.
go.
He
Wow,
called
that's-
it like Babe Ruth in like
Wow.
that.
I called
yeah,
my
he was
shot.
like,
Foreshadowing. Wow.
yeah. Even though he was cat blocked by the Dumb River Diva, he still.
Oh, we haven't talked about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to talk
Shout out
about
to the
that?
Dumb River
I'll
Diva.
remember you.
She's not gonna watch this.
Cock blocks. Yeah. I haven't seen.
Did
her,
she
though.
really? Yeah. I mean, no one's seen her for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a
I
minute.
had
Yeah.
a breakdown. I like her, but yeah.
Yeah, I like her
I
too.
get what
We,
people don't.
we'll make fun of her on the podcast sometimes, but that's just
Yeah.
we make fun of everybody.
Sure.
So, but
Yeah.
Yeah, we're. It's about
Yeah,
having
there's no way
fun.
she would harbor that and resent you for the rest of her
exactly.
life. There's no way she would potentially harbor.
yeah. Well, she just did a show in Toledo, right?
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
Wait, what?
By the way, let's
Coming
give
up,
let's give a shout out to Dave Crumbly.
Dave
Yeah,
Crumbly.
let's give a
Shout
shout
out
out.
Dave Crumbly.
Yeah.
I fucked up. That's why I missed the Dave Crumbly show. I completely fucking forgot.
Oh man, dude, you missed out.
Well,
The
he-
show that you were booked on.
well, yeah, he's been so nice putting me on the shows, and they're always a good crowd. Like his open mics,
Yeah, they're
there's-
great.
There's always actually people there, so it's always nice.
Yeah.
And I fucking relapsed and
You got bigger. You have bigger fish
bigger
to
than
fry.
I
Yeah,
did.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
That's like, I mean, like comedy goes.
I hate
first
doing that though.
in comedy. Yeah, but like that, it makes
Yeah.
it funny. You know, like.
I've skipped out on a couple Crumbly shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
But
You
But
guys
I
have
don't mind
gotten
skipping
booked.
out. I don't mind skipping out. I just don't the day of being like, oh, I can't make it. You know.
No,
You
I've
guys
done
have
that.
gotten booked and then not gone.
Yeah.
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 I've done that to Jacob Russell many times, and let me tell you, there's no better feeling than canceling on a show.
Yeah.
Like the
It's
feeling of getting
podcast.
the feeling of getting asked, like, hey, you want to be on this show?
And you're like,
yeah.
yes, absolutely.
The day before, like hours, minutes before the show, hey,
Oh man, you know how amazing that'd be.
Yeah.
Just be like,
Yeah.
That's how I thought literally about the show. I'm like, if Kevin didn't ask me, I swear to God, I would. And I haven't seen you in so fucking long. So.
I know how I was missing you. Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck,
every time I
I
talk to you, we talk for like 3 minutes, and
I'll
then it's
do
like,
it.
hey,
You
Emma's
guys are actually
calling me.
matching.
Why do you
Yeah,
guys?
yeah,
why
we-
do you guys cancel on shows? What's going on? What happened? What
It's like, don't you ever
What do you
just like
mean?
not feel like?
yeah, totally. I don't feel like sometimes I don't feel like waking up. But I mean, like, what the fuck, you know? It's like what, like what's
Fucking dark.
the no respect of people's
Real.
time. Like someone like
depends.
and like
Hey man, I was going through the wheel of shit. Okay.
yeah, well, fuck your shit. Yeah, fuck your shit, man. Like you're
Jeremy, I'm
you're-
not gonna drive like an hour and 10 minutes to Toledo just to do a 5-minute set.
Did you
for
say
$5
yes?
bucks.
Well, also too, I didn't have a car,
And
I
you
was
shouldn't be
coming
driving
off-
even if you did have a car.
Did you
coming
say
off
yeah?
a
You said yes, and then
active
you
binge.
the day
So
of you cancel.
yeah.
What's that?
yeah.
So you didn't go because Emma didn't drive you.
He has other comedians that he can
that's
have
why I
come fill
told
in.
him.
What
I
the
did him
fuck,
a favor.
Emma?
You could have
I
like
did him a
you,
favor.
Crumbly. I was like, it's Emma.
Yeah.
you could have
He always blames it on me.
you're like
yeah.
Emma's on her period again.
Yeah, for like the fifth
bleeding.
time.
That's the only
She's
time she
bleeding.
makes love to me.
I don't know what's happening to her. She
Oh, he's
got to
getting
the
me
house, she was
period.
screaming, throwing
And blood
things
coming
around.
out of her
Yeah.
eyes. He said Trump talking about Megyn Kelly.
Yeah, how are you
She's
feeling
like,
about like this
what's
new
Lily
administration? Like,
Rose
loving
Depp
it.
in
You loving it?
Yeah,
Nosferatu.
I'm really optimistic.
Hey,
for the
hey,
future.
we're talking over
No,
here.
we're talking about Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Oh, Nosferatu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fuck.
What? You want to talk about fucking the Trump administration?
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
who cares?
Nosferatu
That's not
too.
why people come to the P Boiz.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is a red pill. After you left, it became a red pill podcast.
It became a
Oh
real
shit.
book.
I have to
What does
leave.
that mean?
That means you took
It
the
means
red pill.
we
fucking stop yet.
share the truth.
Oh, and the blue pill is
The blue pill is like,
Gay,
you
blue.
know, trans exists. and all
Sad.
that, so.
Yeah, yeah.
You blue. Sad.
Blue da
Like
dee da
blue.
da.
What do you guys think of Nosferatu?
Boo.
I thought it
Haven't
was
seen
fine.
Have you seen September 5?
I think it's for the girls, huh?
Have you seen September 5?
No, what's that?
It's about the kidnapping of the Israeli Olympic athletes in Munich in
Oh.
1972,
That's interesting.
I think. Yeah, great
that was
movie.
in Sarajevo.
I seen the documentary.
Yeah, that's a good documentary too. Yeah,
The Mossad got him out.
yeah, Black September. That's
Someone
no,
needs to
they
give
didn't
those
get. They
guys a
all died.
massage. Am I
They all
right?
died.
Wait,
The Black September was the terrorist group. It's pretty cool.
the terrorists all died, didn't they?
Why can't they make a
They
white
died, some of
September?
them die, but all the hostages died. All the athletes. Died.
Oh, they did.
They died?
The Israeli hostages died.
Yeah, and it was funny
Oh,
because
I
it was
thought
like the
Mossad
first
got 'em out.
Olympic Games they were doing in Germany since last time they did the Olympic Games was when
Big
Hitler.
Big H.
Hey, what
That's all.
sports do they play? Picking up pennies off
There
the ground?
were some wrestlers, there were some coaches.
This stupid joke. I love
Yeah. Stupid joke. There you go. No, but it's a
fun.
good movie. Yeah, you guys
Anti-Semitism
should watch
is fun.
it. Yeah.
All right.
I will watch.
Sounds really uplifting. Like it'll put me in a really good mood.
First of all, but do they use like only good-looking people as like the hostages and like the?
You don't see the hostages.
They should.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's all told from the
Ugly people
perspective
should
of the I think it was ABC that they were like ABC Sports crew.
Okay.
So they were filming the Olympics, and then they just heard fire shots from the Olympic Village, and they were like, "All right, we gotta get our eyes into that." So like, there's a scene that the German police is like trying to get into the Olympic Village, and the fucking TV crew is televising that, and then they're like, "Wait, hold on a second. Like, don't they have TVs in the Olympic Village?" And the terrorists were watching the German police get into the the village.
Damn.
And then the German police officers got into the TV studio and they were like, fucking got it, dude, we're doing something. But yeah, that's one of the best scenes. But yeah, it's a good movie. Yeah.
So all
interesting.
did the terrorists die too?
I don't know,
Or is
because
this
in
a
the
happy
documentary, some of the terrorists talk.
They talk.
Yeah.
They do interviews. That's pretty funny.
They so I don't think maybe like 2 or 3 didn't
Like,
die.
yeah, I
but
was
all
having
the-
a bad
Were they in
day.
jail?
My wife, my wife's
Cheated
a
on me.
bitch.
yeah.
So I see, what
I
am
didn't
I
get a
gonna
full
do?
meal.
Yeah,
So they were talking like not in jail.
They were talking in the documentary. I don't know if they were in jail.
I don't know.
I think they were in prison. I don't think they would have been in jail.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
okay.
they were prison. Yeah,
Guantanamo Bay.
probably.
They're bringing Guantanamo back. Do you hear that?
Well, they got my primos in there. They got my cousins in there now.
Yeah.
It's a fucking.
Hey, what
party,
about
dude.
Guantanamo Bay, right?
Oh,
Guantanamera.
Guantanamera.
that's a good
But it's
one.
Guantanamo
Yeah,
Bay's in
that's
Cuba,
where they
right?
that's where they put the Chinese prisoners, right?
Chinese.
What?
Guantanamo?
Guantanamo Bay?
don't know. Oh yeah.
Oh, what's up? Are you having a good time?
We're talking about fucking
know what?
terrorists and
So what?
hostages, dude. That's not what the
You
people
used
is
to fucking
for.
talk about like
what's
gay
the
people
P-Boiz
committing
for?
suicide.
Tell us.
Tell us what the P-Boiz are
direction.
for.
After.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you it's a red pill podcast.
Are you
dude.
just
We
trying to
spread the
say? Are you
truth.
just trying to
So
say
what?
no?
So
So
There
start
is
us
a
up. Give us
repeal.
a
No
red
relation?
pill topic.
So would you be pro or anti-terrorist in a red pill box?
Whatever side Andrew Tate tells me to be on, dude. That's
There you go.
Back in the States.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He's back. We
How
gotta
do
get
you
him on the
feel
people.
about
We're
Andrew Tate?
importing rapists.
I don't really know.
You don't know Andrew Tate?
I mean, I don't really get it.
What?
I think it's he's cool. He's like don't be
pretty cool.
don't be a pussy.
It's cool. Yeah.
Like
That
don't-
is-
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like a
Like,
dumb
Don't be a pussy is
rapist,
a good
sex
message.
trafficker.
All right,
Like-
relax. No one's fucking throwing out accusations.
But I think that I think
He's
that
being tried. Everybody deserves their day in court.
Yeah.
You know
He deserves to be executed.
just because you have a
innocent until
platform
proven
doesn't mean
guilty,
you're
right?
always right.
Yeah.
You know.
No, not with that guy. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Well,
What?
Andrew Tate.
Yeah, we don't need to prove anything. We can just kill him.
Oh, okay.
Amazon.
Just-
Amazon.
Oh, is that the most insane thing anyone's ever said on this podcast? I'm sorry.
That's pretty
I'm
wild.
sorry. I thought I was free to say whatever I want here.
Emma, we need
I
you
mean,
to look at the
you
camera
can.
and apologize.
This is a free speech podcast as long as we agree with the free
But
speech.
saying somebody,
man.
saying somebody should die, I'm like, come on, like that's not even.
Yeah, it's not very
fucked up.
Christian.
I'm
You're
all
right.
for the fucking saying the Parkland shooting didn't happen, but saying
Sandy Hook.
It's Sandy Hook.
Oh, my
sorry.
God.
Parkland didn't happen either.
Yeah, but saying that a horrible person should be executed, that's
Yeah.
too much. It's too far. I'm sorry.
You
I'm so sorry.
He does
Emma,
seem like
what
a
do you-
piece of shit.
What do you consider?
Though, yeah.
What do you consider grounds for execution, though, in this arbitrary rule land that you run?
It's not arbitrary. They're probably like rape and like the advocation
Yeah.
for rape, sex trafficking, like hardcore misogyny. You just fucking
Hardcore misogyny, you get executed.
Yeah,
If I call you a dumb bitch, I get executed.
that's not really hardcore.
Pretty hardcore.
That's pretty. It's kind of a pussy.
I think it's.
And on the
You know,
on the
I
terms
feel like
of
that's
like,
kind of low level misogyny.
very
Yeah,
low
that's
level.
hardcore.
Yeah,
You
What's-
can up it.
what's
What's
high
hardcore?
level?
yeah.
Andrew Tate. That's
But what I'm
like-
saying, what do you consider high, like misogyny, like beating you? That's different. That's assault.
Sure, yeah.
But what's like?
Yeah, but in the Arab country, that's a compliment.
yeah, that means I love you.
you go, yeah.
And that's why I hate
That's how
you.
he says I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He let me out of the
Kiva
house.
Habibi. Yeah.
That's why whenever I walk by, she shakes. It's fun. It's a game we play.
Emma, do
It's a little
you
game we play.
do you worry like?
That's your over saying bullshit.
Do you worry
That
that
I'm gonna be
Nick
like-
Ford is secretly?
No, do you worry like when
used
this
for my
podcast
womb?
comes out? Do you worry about your job and all that shit?
No one I know is watching this. I don't
No?
think.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know.
She
I
doesn't.
mean, who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. The P Boiz have grown
reach.
since
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
far
pretty
with
big. It's
time.
a pretty
That's
big
true.
They're
podcast.
gonna fire
I
her for
gotta
being
say.
boring. Hey,
Whoa! All right, dude.
Okay,
Oh,
I just called for someone's execution. Okay.
Blink if
I'm
you need
not
help.
boring.
Blink.
Yeah, and I'll call for more. I don't care.
All right,
All
let's hear
right,
it.
who else? Who's
top
next?
10 execution list. Let's hear
JD
it.
Vance.
Oh wow.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
hey.
Friend of the
Hey.
Too much
show.
eyeliner. Too much eyeliner.
That's a friend of the show,
Get
dude.
him on the podcast so that we can I
Friend of
probably
the
Oh
show.
man,
say
yeah,
that.
you shouldn't say that.
That's
not
Because when
Leave
he
that
comes
one
on the
out.
podcast,
You're gonna be in
he's gonna
trouble.
yeah. No, that's
Emma,
gonna
you,
talk to
Emma,
Right.
I've got a podcast idea for you. All the men that you like,
That I
and
want
I agree
to
with you,
die?
by the way.
cool.
all the guys you
You're a real
fuck.
feminist, Jeremy. Thank you.
I'm just I like people. I don't
All
give a
right.
fuck about feminine.
I just like people.
I think women are ridiculous, but also so
Sure.
are guys. But
hard stand with John
Screw that.
Madden.
but what if you did a podcast where you got to interview their mothers?
Oh,
Bunch of
JD
boring-
Vance.
really
and
sad.
That's-
Andy
that's-
Tate.
that's-
that
like-
sounds like fun. A bunch of boring
That's the
bitches
secret.
yapping.
Oh, it'd be nice to know. But what if you talked to JD Vance's mother and she's like, he's such a good
JD's
boy.
mother was
and
like a
then he
crackhead.
brought facts to his mother.
Yeah, she was like famously
Which is
a
fun.
crackhead.
That'd be a
Oh,
fun
and the
podcast.
hillbilly.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah,
fun.
So she dead?
Yeah.
No, she's alive. I think she's sober now, but
How's your didn't you have a podcast with Skippy and
Skippy
Skylar?
and Skylar.
yeah,
it's still going.
we
Still
addressed
doing
that
it?
earlier.
Yeah.
What's the
Just
name
haven't
of
done
it?
it in a
Address
few
that?
weeks.
Yeah.
It's
I
called
know. There's so
Kung
many
Pao and
side
Puff
conversations
Girls.
going on,
Hold
right?
on,
Like,
what?
It's called
Yeah, okay.
Kung Pao and Puff Girls.
Oh.
Skip came up with the name.
Come
The whole,
Powerpuff Girls?
Kung Pao and Puff Girls.
It's a stupid fucking name.
sounds like cultural
Hey.
appropriation.
It's
Yeah,
stupid
it sounds
name.
like there should be a Chinese woman
Yeah.
on the podcast.
It
right?
does.
Well, we're a bunch
Kung
of white
Pao?
bitches yapping.
Did you
Yeah.
know the Powerpuff Girls was supposed to be called the Whoop Ass Girls or something before? Was
Is
the
there
name
any
of it.
Cooler
Chinese
name.
women around?
And
In comedy?
Oh, I seen. There's a lot of that in Nashville, dude.
Really?
Oh yeah,
That must
yeah.
suck, dude.
They have cowboy hats and everything, dude.
Asian
Yeah.
women are.
What are they?
Dude,
What are
dude,
they? What are they? Finish your thought.
Let me tell you this.
They're young
I
engineering.
was on
Surprising young women.
I was on Hinge and I matched
Their
with
pussies are
a
sideways though.
I matched with a coworker, and she's Asian, so I didn't know that
You
she
matched
was my
with a
coworker. And
But she matched with you too, though.
yeah, and then she like messaged me. She's like, "Wait, are you the Kevin that I know?" And I'm like, "That's a funny and random thing to say to somebody you just matched with. This is
Yeah.
the kind of girl I like." You know?
Works in Nashville. Do you worried about your job?
Yeah.
I do.
Wait,
I
what do
do.
you do?
I don't even want to
Yeah,
say.
let's
All
get
right, that's
into
fine.
what you
Yeah,
do.
I don't even want to say. Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm over here calling Asian women bitches, and you're like, I met this lovely young lady at my.
I was telling him that before, like Friday, like I work with a bunch of liberal ladies, and they were like saying like men shouldn't be allowed in front of a microphone. Yeah.
Honestly, there should be some sort of like standard, some sort of testing process before we
Right.
allow men in front of microphones.
Yeah, if you ever want to go down to Nashville,
Yeah, dude.
I, think you have a
I don't
job
need
down
more
there.
competition.
Yeah. Mhm.
Sure. And just give women microphones, so
mean-
you can find out how fucking stupid they really are. Every woman should have a microphone, so you can
That was a really
Yeah,
not
dude.
intelligent thing to say.
We need more call her
Amplify.
daddies.
Yeah.
amplify how dumb they really are.
That's what he's always listening to. Fucking these male podcasts, and it's just a bunch of fucking dudes yapping.
They are yapping. They're
And
stupid
it's-
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so boring.
Who are these males?
I don't
P
know.
Boiz.
I was,
Yeah, it's mostly the people.
the
I
Sam Talent
genuinely
episode
thought
was really good.
something was going to
Yeah.
come out of that.
Thank you. It was.
Yeah. It was
He
much
carried
better
that
than,
episode.
Yeah, I mean, sure, but he's Sam Talent. He's a very talented man.
Yeah.
But
Shout
you guys
out.
were better than Sam Talent's a little on the nose. They'd be like, if my name was Nick Makes Bitches Come.
You dumb bomb.
What?
What the fuck was that? I'm fucking laughing loud over here, like you're trying to get a boy.
I love when he bombs.
Yeah. I was like,
I thought that was going to hit.
He's
yeah.
talented. Okay, anyway. Yeah, it was good.
No.
You guys were better in the episode too, I felt like, than the microscene episode. But I liked the microscene episode more because how painfully awkward and fun it was.
No, we're
fun.
boys with microscene.
But anyway,
he told
dude,
me I
so
could
like
do
I
his
fucking
podcast when
matched
I'm
with
in
this
New York.
Asian girl that I
Oh,
work
yeah.
with, but she works in another building, and so like we have meetings like monthly, and after that I
What
was
kind
like,
of
fuck,
Asian?
I don't know. She don't even
They're all the
know.
same.
They're all the same.
And yeah, so I was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna use racism
Against
to my
you.
advantage.
Okay.
To get
I just
pussy.
gonna pretend I didn't know who she was. Yeah.
Like
There
you
you
they all
go.
look alike, so you
Yeah.
could have been.
But
That's funny.
the
Did
other
that work?
But I think she told the other ladies, and the other ladies invited us to dance to a dance class, and then she told me about it. And she was like, hey, we matched on Hinge. And I pretended I didn't know. I was like, we did? Really? What did I say? And she was like, oh, you said this. And I was like, oh, okay. And then she was like, yeah, but I deleted Hinge. And I was like, did you delete Hinge because you matched with me? And she was like, yeah. And then she was like, I think I might be into girls. And I was like, yeah.
Twist.
You seem to
Yeah.
have that
Yeah.
ability.
I'm a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a hero.
You're helping
Yeah.
women figure out
Yeah.
their sexuality
Yeah.
one at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're bisexual, right?
Yeah.
Even though you've
I
never
got a
been
boy
with a
genius
lady?
shirt on. What do you think, huh?
Even though you've never been with a lady?
Yep. I got
Yeah.
jokes about that now.
You
You haven't
really?
been around,
Look
so
at
you don't
you.
know.
I'm
You
a
don't know
fucking
anymore.
pilot.
He's a pilot.
flown
Great.
I've never flown a plane, but believe
Hey,
me, trust me.
You
I
think
didn't-
those guys back in the day knew how to
Exactly.
Yeah.
that faithful September morning.
My
Like,
un-
those
my
guys.
uncle-
what
There's
the fuck
a,
they're
there's a
doing?
wine there. There's
My uncle was married like 4 times.
Really?
All the like weird ladies who were like he was a pilot,
He was a pilot.
and yeah. So
Nice.
but he was but they were all devastating,
nice, like
horrible.
I don't know.
nice thing.
I'm just, I don't.
She's being
'cause I'm
supportive.
not listening. I'm just
This is what I'm not listening.
adding in comments.
She a good guess.
Make it
That's
seems
what
like
the
I'm
P Boiz
listening.
blah,
This
blah,
is
blah.
what, yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a P
Just
Boiz
a-
bump from this.
Whatever.
I wanted to say,
Thank you, Daddy.
fuck we talking about? I want to know if Kevin ended up hooking up with this fucking Asian woman.
Kevin,
Oh,
did
yeah,
you hook
did you
up
hook
with the Asian girl?
He's finding the deepest, darkest.
No, she's lesbian now.
Oh.
Shit, yeah.
She's mean to you.
Yeah.
Is she doing
Do
karate?
you think she's lesbian or she just she just lied to you?
Might be. I don't know. You know, I wasn't really interested.
Nowadays, they all are, dude.
That's what I'm gonna tell Nick when we break up. I'm gonna be like, I think I'm into women, actually.
I'm like,
Yeah, or you could also say I'm asexual. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
He's a sexual guy, right?
He doesn't think it's cheating if I hook up with women. So
as long
Yeah,
as
I think that doesn't count.
yeah.
Yeah.
Does he depend? Like, what does it matter? What kind of woman? Because there's some woman that I think it might count.
woman got a dick. Yeah, that's probably I'm against that.
That's
Okay.
too far. Yeah.
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 Some woman gave me her number at New Way a few weeks ago.
Really?
She put it
Really?
on a
Dodged her.
sticky
Let's
note.
call her. Let's
Then
call
she
her.
came
ghosted-
up
She
to me.
ghosted her. Though.
Let's call her.
Yeah, and then she goes. No, I text her. I was like, hey, and she was like, oh, do you want to get
Can we
coffee?
call her?
sometime? And then no.
Please.
Just do fun things like that. I asked her
I still want a chance, maybe someday.
Can Kevin call her? She's never
Let's
going to
call
be
her right
Kevin.
now.
Yeah,
Let's call
can
her.
we
No,
please, please?
Hold on.
Emma, I'll give you $100 if we can call her right now.
Absolutely not.
Hold on. Wait. Okay.
Remember we called fucking McDuff our dog, the crime dog. Remember who the fuck was that?
McDuff?
Charlie McDuff.
Oh, Charlie LaDove?
Yeah,
Can we call
called
him?
I don't have his number.
shit.
On Stephanie's podcast, we called
Really?
him live.
Oh, I was not there
Oh
for
yeah,
that.
I forgot about
But
that.
this lady, she gave you a post-it with her
Yes.
number. So that means she has a post-it with her.
Yeah,
And she like,
Lesbian thing to do.
Yeah.
it really was. And she was.
what color?
She was hot.
What color was the post-it? Was it like the regular, like
Hot for you.
yellow?
No, it was orange.
Too hot for who?
Her.
Oh.
She ghosted her.
She's
I'm
on my.
text her. And
She
then-
asked me out. She asked if I wanted to get coffee. And I was like, yeah. And then she never
Yeah,
responded.
that's what pretty bitches do. They ask dumb bitches out and then they fucking ghost them.
Oh, that's mean.
I love the fact of how aggressive you are.
I love you. I'm joking.
I know, like as soon as you guys get in the car, Nick's
He's gonna be like, I'm
like,
so sorry. I love you so much.
hey,
Can we call her? Can we call someone?
Yeah.
I don't have anyone interesting.
Call.
I already like my
Call
friend
911.
called. You know.
Let's
I know,
call-
but I want to prank
Let's
call
call
someone.
911.
No, prank.
tell
Okay,
them.
so by the way, Malachi tried to prank call me. I don't even have his number. Fucking phones now tell you who's
I don't even
calling
know
you.
who the fucking kid is. Yeah, I can bring something. Yeah, fucking is.
Fucking phones tell you who's calling you now. Like even like if somebody's trying to like scan you, they're like, hey, scan likely. So
Start
like
with
it's
Still,
yeah.
it wouldn't be a scam.
So
Star 6
It would be a
7
scam.
private. It doesn't come up private. Let's
What's-
call
what-
911
That was
and
Star
tell them
69.
What's your
Tell them there's a bomb.
Yeah.
what would be
That's
your
the- call it a bomb
ideal
threat.
prank call? Right, like what would you want to do?
my Cascar.
We can call Mike Racine.
Call. What about?
There you go.
What
No,
about,
it's not calling. He's not fun.
what about the? What about the
I can interview
comedy
from
castle?
the Palestinian Times.
Yeah, do you want to call Mike Racine and just pretend we're very pro-Israel and just see how he reacts?
Oh yeah, we could do that. We could act like we're reporters for the Israeli Times.
Yeah.
and write a piece about him
Yeah.
and see why he's so anti-Israel.
Are you looking for someone to call?
Yeah, I'm going through all my phone numbers.
It's really funny this day and age. Anyone's pro or anti anything.
Explain, elaborate on that,
Pro
Jeremy.
anti something.
Just the fact that I mean, really, like whenever anyone says shit, that's like they do
I
this
got a-
all
I got
the
a
time.
person.
They do this all the time. You're like, well, why?
Let's see.
Why are they doing that? Because of this. Well, why are they doing that? It's like
understand
always,
what you
it's always a
saying.
what?
Doesn't even notice.
Because like no one really gives a shit.
But there's obviously
You
nuance.
calling Stephanie Ann?
We should call her.
Hey,
Calling Emma.
what do we say?
Hang up. She's boring.
Such a genius bit,
Yeah.
dude.
Really, that was.
By the way, how about my opener? Hello.
Who's your opener?
Hey.
It
Yeah.
was really good.
What a way to fucking prank call
Really
somebody.
good riffing. Yeah.
You missed
Yeah.
Jeremy talking about.
Oh, let's see
Shitty,
if this
man.
guy answer. I don't even know if he has the same phone number. He might be sleeping right now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Is he back in Pakistan?
He's in Pack. I was FaceTiming with him
got
recently. Yeah,
Ordered. Thank God.
might be somebody else.
Trump got him.
Trump
out.
got him. Good.
Hold on, who? What? Aw. Is he really back in Pakistan?
I believe so. No, I think he's in New York or something, isn't he?
Is he?
I thought I saw Faison at New Way a few weeks ago, and I said something to him. I was like, "Oh, I haven't seen you in a while."
It's
and
a
then this
different
guy
Indian
was-
kid, dude.
No, I was
Thought you were
just being
being
racist.
racist,
Yeah.
Wow.
It was
And then he
It
was
was
like-
probably PJ.
And you pride yourself
Does he
on
look
not
like
being
Faison?
racist.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I was. That was. Racist.
Yeah. Wow.
And I realized like halfway through it because the way he was responding, and he's like, "No, we've met before," and I'm like, "Oh, it was really uncomfortable."
Emma's very racist.
Yeah,
She acts like
You
she's
call
not
Chris
racist,
Barrett? I don't know.
there you go.
But
What about John Todd?
John
We should call.
What's he doing
We
these
should call
days?
Stephanie Ann and
I don't know.
Chris
Let's
Barrett.
let's call in and see what's up.
Do it. Yeah.
Let's call John Todd and see what's he up
I'm
to.
working out
John
on the
Todd.
pod.
You know John Todd?
He was in town last
You know
week.
him?
He was in town last week.
He was.
Tutton Town.
Tutton Town, but
all right, guys, the fuck we doing? Huh?
We're
Wait,
calling
wait,
it,
we're having
dude.
fun,
This is
dude.
funny.
listen,
You're not having fun?
it's not fun, but but I just think
can call
it's
Liam.
funny how aggressive you are.
Hello?
Hey, John.
Shut up, John. We're doing a podcast.
Yo, what's up?
Hey,
What's
dude,
up, dude?
We have a question we need answered before the episode.
By the way,
ends.
you're in the
I
P
do-
Boiz.
I
This
do
is-
have actually a question for her. Hey,
Yeah.
you remember that podcast? It's Nick Ford. What's up, buddy?
Oh, what's up, bro?
How you doing?
It's fucking random, dog.
I know.
It's not random at all, bro. What the fuck are you talking
Hey,
about?
you remember that podcast we recorded? You're never gonna release that, right?
I feel like now I fucking should.
You heard it here first on the P Boys.
King
John
Tut,
Todd is
King
gonna
Tut.
release.
I've said.
Ford episode.
I feel like that one at least. I've said some pretty wild shit on that one. We all kind of got.
We all said wild shit.
That's pretty tame, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty tame.
You forget John. Hey, John, I have a theory that you, as like a gangster move, have anal sex with George Quinn. I feel like you fuck him because it's like it's like a G thing. You're like, yeah, I fuck him. So what? He's my bitch, dog.
Whenever somebody, comes up,
Uh-huh.
some bullshit, dog, I know who to call, dog, to go snipe somebody out.
100%.
They had
I'm fucking
a,
super nice to fuck it.
they had a weird relationship, right? It was kind of like a yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of like he.
He can't. We did an open mic here, and he
Yeah.
came to it,
Yeah.
and then
John, hey man, we're gonna let you go, but you're doing fine, man. You're doing good.
Yo, man, I haven't talked to y'all in a little
I call you know, I'm like.
No, it hasn't even.
It's
It hasn't been 2 years. It's only been a year. So like, what's I just wanted to say what's up, man, and hope you're doing. It's been a minute, yeah, man. But you're always on my mind, so like,
Not
Yeah.
really, Nelson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I miss you too. I talk to Cliff about you all the time.
yeah, man.
Yeah, I just saw a clip. I was home like 2 weeks ago, bro.
Yeah, I know.
That's what
Yeah, I just
Jeremy
heard
said.
that,
Yeah.
Was
Jimmy,
John
what are you
there when you
doing?
almost killed that dog?
But
Yeah, you were there when I almost killed that dog, right?
You said what?
You were there when I almost killed that dog.
Dog.
He was there.
That was wild, bro.
Oh my god.
What?
It's low key hilarious.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking funny. I would
He
have.
picks up a dog trying to look all cool and cute and shit. Looks at his face and hates him just like the Western dog. Just to get hit by a car.
Oh, geez.
We'll tell that story.
Hey, I would have had to quit comedy if that dog died, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think that would have stopped you.
No, it wouldn't be the first dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, man, we're gonna let you go, man. You know,
Alright,
take care, man.
Be safe, John.
All right, man.
Yo, Nick, I thought you quit comedy, to be honest, dog.
I basically did. I
He
stopped
did. He
letting
did
go.
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Hey, good for you, man.
All right, Tom. I'll fuck with you later.
All right, man. See ya. Bye.
I'll later, dog.
Anyway, John thought front of the
Look
front
at
of the
that.
podcast. Yeah.
He's on one of the never
Yeah, I have
released
black
episodes. So, yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Remember you
Pretty
saying
cool.
earlier you don't have any black friends? And I'm like, I got
Did we
lots.
say that?
Yeah.
Somebody said that.
Who said that?
Me.
People are always saying you have no black friends.
Yeah.
Do you have black friends?
Emma's got no
Yeah.
black friends.
Who?
I
Jacob
got tons
Russell
of black
doesn't count.
friends. No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Count that I
Name
don't.
all of them.
I have no.
He's black, but that doesn't count, though.
How many,
I don't have
how
any.
many black phone numbers do we all have in our phones? Let's find out.
Let's all count right now.
Yeah.
I don't have.
He did
very
almost kill a
productive.
dog once.
Oh yeah. So I was
That's
like,
okay.
It was when we first met.
That was
Yeah,
when
I
we
was-
first
that
met.
was like when
We've been
first-
talking a couple of months.
First month.
Second time you guys first met?
So
But yeah, the
first
eighth
night
time.
we've ever met.
Yeah.
And there's a dog walking by with a leash just by himself.
Yeah.
Walking it.
Okay. Where was this?
Outside the Independent.
So I
You
went
guys
to-
were together for 2 years already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
last
So it was
week.
like brand new.
You guys.
And I went to stop. I went to grab the dog, stomp on the leash. Oh,
Sure.
the dog's missing. I'm a fucking good guy. I'll take care of it.
Sure.
She loves, dogs.
Love dogs.
Doggies.
I'm a big dog person.
So I went to step on the leash.
Yeah.
And this thing just fucking bolted away from me, ran into the middle of the traffic, and a fucking car came in, fucking smacked this thing.
Nice.
You could hear it yell. Everyone, we were all
There was like
silent.
there's like 8 comics outside.
You could
We
hear
all
a fucking
seen
pin drop.
Uh-huh.
and we're all laughing and joking. And then once that happened, nobody said a fucking word until we seen the dog get up and walk again.
And it came
that was,
walking
I literally
back up.
walked away.
By the way, that's the definition of comedy right there.
Ayo.
That's
Yeah. That's
The
hilarious right there.
unexpected.
It built the tension and then it released it.
And then we
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
we were fucking crying. Like,
That's like an
after
episode
that.
of Louis.
There you
And
go.
he was okay.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
dog was okay. A bunch
I
of white
might have been
women
okay.
You're a
rescued
genius.
him.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a genius.
Yeah, except for the broken femur, but whatever. No big
For
deal.
sure.
It's fine.
No, but internal bleeding for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, femur, more like female, right?
Hey.
Good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
But yeah,
dude.
if that dog would have died, we would have not. We
I
would not be together.
literally left, and I didn't come back until I seen the dog.
I'm going to come.
I just kept
Yeah.
walking.
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude, I forgot. How's the any update on like
Uh-oh.
the blind pig situation?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, what's the update?
I didn't fucking
Yeah.
blind pick. Speaking of Asians,
Ayo. He doesn't run it anymore, I found out.
like,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't even apply for it anymore. There's just some place. Ann Arbor is just not a. I just started being friends with Johnny, kind of. Like I
Yeah.
kind of like Johnny now.
Johnny who?
Mockney. I used to not like him.
Oh, really?
Why
I
didn't you
didn't
like
know
him?
him.
It's a friend of the podcast.
Yeah.
He's a friend.
That's the thing. Nick will be like, I don't like this fucking person. But then the second he has like one nice interaction with them, he's like, actually, they're not so bad. They're pretty cool.
Well, Nick and me
funny.
didn't like each other, and like, look at us. No,
See? Look at
Yeah.
that. Now you guys are best.
we had a we like first time we met, we had a
Bad.
Really?
fight in the bathroom.
You guys
yeah.
brawled, yeah.
Yeah, we had a brawl.
Duked it out.
But it ended up with a kiss.
Usually how my
That's
Started out
that's
with
the
a
weird
kiss.
thing
Yeah.
about homoeroticism.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like
That
when
is
you're
the weird
secretly, and let's be honest, it's not so secret. You know, when you
happens.
prefer a little dicky over a beautiful pussy, things get
A nice
confused.
peen.
You know, yeah, it's like
I don't like how you're describing those two things.
Yeah,
I
dude.
mean, come on.
I feel like you're being partial towards a
Nice.
vagina.
No, not partial. I just prefer. I mean, I am a homosexual. I just prefer to have sex.
Oh,
with women.
Jeremy, we never got your update from the dirty show. We've talked about it a lot on the podcast, but we never
Dirty
heard
show?
from the
yeah.
from the horse's mouth, as they say, whatever the fuck.
The dirty show.
Yeah.
It was.
Hold on. Okay, before you give me
Just
the update.
interrupting him.
No,
He's our
I'm
guest,
not, no.
dude.
Shh. Hey,
You want to know? What,
I got this. I also know it's auto host.
oh, thank you,
So-
thank you.
Before you give us the update,
Thank you.
because they don't know, but they know the situation that happened
I know.
before, right?
Good fucking-
Well, they don't know. See, why don't you give me the whole
What
backstory?
situation?
The whole, I don't know, the whole update of the Dirty Show.
So, Dirty Show. So, Dirty Show is like one of the largest erotic art shows in the country.
Oh, okay. I don't care.
No,
I thought it was like the independent Dirty Show.
In fact, the reason why I think the reason why the Dirty Show at Independent is not called the Dirty Show anymore because the Dirty Show Detroit was like, hey, that's what we do.
They stole.
So there's confusion.
Wow.
Oh, that makes sense.
Drama in Detroit.
But anyway, give us
Makes
the
no
update now.
sense.
So Dirty Show is been going on for 25 years. It started off as an erotic art show, and it was basically in an office building. Then it moved to the Burt's Warehouse, Tangent Gallery, and now it's at the Russell Industrial. So it's erotic art. About 400 pieces of artwork. They've got a stage
No, it doesn't. No Chappell.
where they do burlesque stuff. Noah Chap did it with some
Gotta go to erotic
lady.
art. He draws erotic art.
Yeah, but he was also on stage one time too. The big stage, which sucks. It's in a big warehouse, so it's like you can't really hear
Jokes
stuff.
he was doing.
Yeah, they did that. So anyway, so I do the art sales for him. That's the only thing that I do in art that to make money. I'm sorry, Nick. Am I boring you? Jesus.
No, because I don't even know what the fuck. what was the point of fucking? It's not boring at all, but I want to know what the fuck the point of the Dirty Show was.
Dirty Show's it's an erotic.
I know what the fuck it is. Erotic art show.
So I do
Who
the art.
brought it up
I
and
do.
why did we bring it up?
Joseph Naiman brought it up, who loves his wife very much, and
Love my
also
wife, dude.
he loves
She's the best.
He loves her to choose either what he eats.
Cheats on her, but go ahead.
Okay. Well, listen. What happened
him at the
between
erotic
Joseph
art
and I? Oh, okay. The what?
I seen him at the erotic art show.
The erotic art show? Yeah. Jeez. Okay. Nick, do you believe in heaven?
Bro, you fucking like start shit and then you don't give a fuck. You move on so quick. See what you're
I'm still
doing
trying to figure
here?
out what the fuck. Why did you bring up the
So
fucking
I.
Jeremy's taking forever to get to the point, dude.
I don't know what the
Yeah.
fucking this guy's fucking lost in the woods. He's looking for you to fucking help him.
So
I just
I-
blacked out for like a minute.
Fucking-
So the Dirty Show has multiple things. There's a spank thing. It's a big fucking thing.
Here's the thing. All my friends did a stand-up show that Jeremy hosted at this thing, and I just wanted an update on
Oh,
the
you
show.
hosted a stand-up show at the Dirty Show?
Well, it was. I didn't host all of them. Yeah, I didn't host all of them.
You
But I
hosted a
host,
show.
But you hosted one.
yeah, it was
Nice.
like all 4
Who did
nights.
you have on?
I forget. I
None
don't
of
know.
us, huh?
Ryan Brown,
Yeah, I think Ryan Brown was
Gabe.
there first night. Yeah,
Lamone.
So okay,
the lemon sack.
so you booked this show, and they asked you to book this show.
So what happened was I went to
Fuck.
so Jada Jaron, right? Or no, what was his name?
Jaden.
Did he-
R.I.P. Friend of the
R.I.P.
show.
Right? What?
What did you say?
Never mind.
No, share it with the class,
So
Kevin.
yeah, go ahead. What happened?
No, it's not about you.
Oh man.
So yeah,
I need to take a bathroom break.
yeah. So
I actually have to. Yeah, I have to.
So he
Yeah.
died. So yeah, he died. So I went to go to the to Charles Hill's room.
Okay.
Guess we
Gratiot
can't
Pub to go, and I was meeting an artist to go drop off a check to him, a
Yeah.
slow piece of art. He lived in that area, and I'm like, "Fuck it, you know what? Meet me at Gratiot Pub." I'm sorry, Nick. Jesus Christ, I can't help it. I can't fucking help it. I'm sorry.
You tell stories like Emma.
Listen,
No,
that's
I-
why I think Emma's better than you.
Just
But
don't
anyways,
like me. That's it.
but anyways, listen. When you get in the car, I know you're gonna be like, "Listen, babe, you know I was just joking the whole time. What am I making for
Wait,
dinner
what is
tonight?"
even the point of this story right now?
You asked, dude. I
asked.
fucking
Yeah.
Dirty Show. Why are you talking about Gratiot Pub? How do we end up at Gratiot Pub? Because look at the emotion.
I don't want to use the
finally.
bathroom anymore.
Finally, some emotion.
yeah, no, I haven't had to go for the past 40 minutes.
So I went to Gratiot Pub, not knowing that it was Jared's.
Fucking
Jaden.
What, yeah, I didn't know who
It was his funeral at Gratiot Pub.
Didn't know.
Oh,
didn't
RP,
know.
RP,
And I show up to the Gratiot Pub, no parking. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here tonight? Because I was meeting artists, like, I'll do 5 minutes.
A guy
And then
everybody hated in the comedy scene.
But I did. His family was there, and I didn't really know him, but I definitely told the family, like, I think he would have definitely thought I was a faggot. But
Kept it real.
He would
You
have
kept
said
it
that to
real.
my face.
Yeah, he would have
kept it real.
But and
really.
So anyways, I just asked. I that day I found out I was doing a dirty show, and I just asked all the comedians that were there.
Okay.
And I took a list, and that's how that happened. So
Yeah.
I booked 4 days, and then
So if we weren't at Jaden's memorial,
you would probably been on the show.
didn't get
So it
that.
Well,
wasn't.
you invited me and I wasn't there, but that's just because we're friends, right?
Well, I invited you because of like I knew that you would be.
You're a big
butthurt.
Jaden guy.
So that goes out to all you motherfuckers that talk shit about Jaden. Didn't go to the funeral. If you had gotten to the funeral and
You
been a
get to
decent
go to the
human
dirty
being,
show.
you would
Right.
have gotten booked at the dirty show. There you go. That's the moral of the story.
But Ryan Brown really said some beautiful things about. I mean, basically every comedian called him an asshole, but also said lovely things. And
Yeah, they kept it real.
and I think the family was really appreciative of it. And I think there was one hot cousin there. I wish I.
By the way, I don't
Did you
think he's
talk to
there.
her?
No,
I don't think
You
he's
faked
there.
it?
like Tupac.
I don't
think he
think.
owes
Yep.
too much in
Yep.
taxes.
I don't think Morgan
I
Copeland.
think Stephanie
We don't
took him
think
out.
Morgan. We have seriously
We have a
think that
conspiracy
Morgan
theory.
Copeland's not dead.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No.
That guy fucking just appeared out of nowhere
Who?
one day.
Nobody saw
Morgan
the
Copeland.
Did you guys see
Who's
the
that?
body? Has anybody seen the
I haven't
body?
seen nothing.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've
Yeah.
seen no proof he's dead.
Yeah.
And
He was selling his stuff.
He was
on
selling
Facebook,
stuff on Facebook
like a week after
afterwards.
that.
Look at that. Wait, you gotta wait 75 years to get the Morgan Copeland.
oh, the files to be released.
I'm petitioning for Trump. I'm like, give us release the fucking JFK Morgan Copeland.
yeah,
Well,
release
Fuck JFK.
Jaden and Morgan Copeland.
files. We need
I think Stephanie killed him.
kill Jaden.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think she
The
killed
fact that
him.
he was got voted the best comic or whatever.
Yeah, that's right.
Like,
I forgot about
just despite
That's despite who?
Dan Turco. I know they had like beef.
That's a baller move, too. And then he's like,
Honestly,
peace out.
yeah.
Peace out.
Like,
He rose to the
my
top.
clothes in
And then
bed.
he's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a hell of
True
a
artist.
He's like, I'm gonna
True
have a heart
artist.
attack now.
Is that how he
Yeah.
died? Heart attack?
I think so. Yeah.
That scares me, man. Because he was not old. Though.
It's gonna happen.
No, he was like not.
I'm
much
gonna-
older
It's gonna
than
happen.
that.
My-
So keep,
My dad died.
keep
of a
fucking
stroke.
living your life to the fullest. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't tell him that.
around 50
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you got to tone it down. I'm trying to save your life, dude.
Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's very nice of you.
Someone
Thank
else
you.
needs to step
Yeah.
in.
I feel like we're gonna open the door and like Malachi and Majari
Yeah,
and Gabe
they're
are
just
gonna be
waiting
out there
patiently.
and waiting for us, and we're gonna have
Yeah.
to fight them. Yeah.
Being boring.
That would be funny.
I mean, not a difference from where they record the podcast, but you know.
Yeah, they must
Yeah,
be fun.
dude.
actually.
yeah.
I have spoken to them all outside.
I've shown you what it's like to have fun.
Yeah, I know. Do you guys just want to be the new co-host?
So
So what?
you know,
So
like-
what do you guys? What do you guys?
Yeah, right.
We call it P people.
Yeah.
P they,
Only if we
them.
can call it P they.
What do you guys
We
think?
could
What
do
do you guys
that.
think is happening in the Detroit comedy scene right now? Do you
I don't know,
think
bro.
it's-
I
What
don't
do you
think
mean?
here anymore.
I don't care.
Happening? What do you mean? Like
I don't know.
There's a coup.
Who's
The conspiracy.
taking over?
I don't really
Mutiny.
care, dude.
Mutiny.
I'm in my own little corner over here. You
Yeah,
know?
and I appreciate you.
Talk about
Yeah,
whatever I want.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the thing about you, man.
You stay in your lane.
You stay in your lane.
Exactly.
You do your thing. You don't give a fuck about.
Right.
You go on stage. You don't care that your jokes.
Listen,
You
if,
bomb,
if
yeah,
you're,
you leave.
listen,
Bomb. and
listen,
then
if you're,
leave.
if you're
Yeah.
driving with your eyes closed and you think
Which
you're
I
in your
do.
lane, you're still in your lane.
Yeah.
There you go.
Keep going.
No.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're driving with your eyes closed and you
So
think
did
you're
the
in your
dirty
lane,
show?
Why'd
Dirty
you
show.
circle back to
Oh, I
that?
need to know. Did they ask you to book people?
so I'm doing.
I need direct answer here.
So I
don't
do-
start talking about fucking
I-
France and fucking.
Are you gonna let him answer, bro?
I do the art sales. I've been doing it forever. That's the one few jobs in the art business that I do
Yeah.
actually for money. And I handle all
I
that
haven't
shit.
drank for a while.
And since I've been bugging him about doing some comedy shit. And there's a back room that used to be used for strippers and for tying things up. And then so I was.
And you're like, you know what this space could be used for?
Back.
Comedy.
Well, no, I did a little mini, like I would want to do a mini show, and they didn't have it. They have a budget, but they didn't give me any fucking money.
You fuck Jeremy. I love you because you're the nicest person in the world, so I don't want to hurt you. But
Go
you
ahead, no,
tell a
fucking hurt me. No, whatever.
Fucking
Hit him.
boring fucking story.
Don't-
Yeah, I know. Well, that's a
Hit him.
fact. I'm sorry.
I asked you fucking.
Oh,
I know.
I know. I said, well,
my
actually,
God.
Yes,
actually,
yes. So
well,
yes.
what happened is that, fucking,
Yes.
I just like
Your
was
book-
fucking a bunch of
They
trans
asked-
ladies, and
The dirty show asked you.
Have you ever met a trans
You
lady?
asked that.
I have a relationship with them. I work with them.
How
Okay, there you go.
But you say you're the only one that books the show, though. So who else?
You get into the bottom of
The
this.
comedy.
I don't know
show.
why he.
I don't do the burlesque, the big stage show. This was a small room.
You,
we-
And it's a pain in the ass. I don't know if I want to do it again.
No. It's okay.
yeah, it's okay. Wait.
Just ask.
You guys got to the bottom of the story.
I guess I think.
Everything you wanted.
So like, what do you want? What do you want? What do you
All
want
right,
to know?
hard
You-
reset.
That's it. That's all I knew. I found out everything.
I want
Kevin,
to pull
go.
my cock out, and just hit you with it right now. I want to hit you with that. I wish that that would be
Listen
the
to a dirty
only
show,
way.
all right, folks?
This is the only. I just want to hit you in the head with my dick. It's not a sexual thing. I think it's just like something like a dog would do.
club me like a
Emma
baby
likes
seal.
dogs. I just want to prove I'm the bigger dog. I want to hit you. I mean, you know,
There you go. That's what dogs do. They
that's what dogs do.
With their
And
cocks out.
yeah, I'm just gonna rub my
I'm a little
balls in
dog.
your face.
Dog day
and be
afternoon,
like,
am I right?
And you know what?
Come on.
And I'm not even gonna ask you if you like it. I'm not even say. I'm just gonna fucking
don't-
do it and
You don't
battery's
hit someone
gonna
over the
die.
head with your penis.
yeah.
and ask
No,
if you like
no,
it.
you don't. You know, no.
All right. Kevin, ask Emma
Yeah,
your
Kevin,
question.
what
I'm
were you
sorry,
gonna ask
Kevin.
me?
So you made it to the Detroit to LA finals, right?
I thought you were gonna ask me about
Oh.
something like interesting. Yeah, I did, and I lost. Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Is that what you want to hear? I took a big shit and I lost. No, I didn't.
Uh-huh.
Take a big shit. I did fine.
She shits
It was
every
fine.
time she leaves, goes to this comedy.
But you're also
Sure.
a Detroit
So
to
a
LA
lot of people.
finalist.
Huh? I was.
As my wife.
Yeah.
We're a power couple.
He fucking.
I
That,
took a real shit.
that was rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah, but they fuck you up.
They
the
fucked him.
microphone wasn't
He
working.
he went
Anyone-
first.
Her uncle was fucking
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
He sabotaged.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of the fucking pen.
I told him.
Of course.
Right.
Of
Sweet
Of course,
spot.
she
Yeah.
still didn't win.
No, fuck.
Yeah. No, I had every advantage, and I still
Connections
lost.
only take you so far, dude.
Exactly. Yeah.
Can't write your jokes for you, you know?
Yeah, dude.
Yep. And he does, and I still lost.
Her uncle writes
He writes all my jokes for me.
Really?
How do you,
Yeah.
bit.
how do
Yep,
you-
that
how
was
do
all
you-
him.
How do you guys feel? How do you guys feel like you guys are doing in the comedy shit right now? Do you guys like how long
cares?
you been doing it for?
Huh?
How long have you been doing comedy for?
I don't fucking know, man. 4 years, something like that.
You're not counting.
I've been doing it almost 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing it like
The thing is, I don't look at comedy as comedy.
Thank you.
I look at it as like dancing.
Yeah. I look at it in
Yeah.
dog
I mean,
years, and
if-
in
oh my
dog
God.
years, I've been doing comedy for like
Oh my god, dude.
so long.
Should probably retire then.
Yeah, dude. I'm on my way out, dude.
That's the thing about you, man. You put things beautifully. Like you,
Yeah.
like, you can,
He's an artful fellow.
you can, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like to.
Like the Artful
I
Dodger.
don't like to describe something like comedy. It's just
Yeah.
it's something so archaic. It's like, you know,
You don't. The thing about you is that you don't follow the
like
traditional
tango. You know tango.
tango. Yeah, yeah.
Tango.
Da dun dun dun.
That's how like when I'm on stage. That's usually what it's like. I'm dancing with the crowd.
Dancing with the
I'm
crowd.
giving them something, but they're giving me something back.
It's
No,
like jazz.
I think you're
I've-
more like the flamenco shit, you know?
Flamingo. I mean,
I think you're more like
Because he's ethnic.
clapping.
He keeps it. He keeps
Yeah.
it. Yeah, he's Mediterranean. He like. I've seen you have some weird dances with the crowd sometimes. Like there, I remember that. I mean, one of like I think like I'm gonna be on my deathbed and like
You're gonna
with my
think about
kids
Nick.
around, like
Yeah.
hopefully you know like something. And I think like one of the things I'm gonna think about is like that time that you went up at New Way. You told me you were like I'm gonna bomb, and you literally went on stage and you just stared at the crowd. You didn't even tell a joke. You didn't even like let
I've
them
done that
silent?
one time.
get a
before.
taste of like you.
He didn't try.
Yeah.
You just went up there and you were like 5 minutes.
I've done that one
He
time.
was
before.
yeah. Oh no, I was there.
In Chicago, I did it one time too.
Yeah.
You talked.
One of
about
your
it, I thought.
one of your first times. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't say a word for 5 minutes. And my best friend and his cousin were there. A girl cousin who was kind of cute, and she watched me just bomb.
What was her name?
You also like
Okay.
are very like. I mean, not very, but like you told me the story like you went to the Comedy Cellar and you heckle Louis C.K.
No, not Louis C.K. Dave Attell.
You heckled David Tell.
But that's like a badge of honor.
Yeah, that's
You know
like,
what? That's the thing. He was on stage, and I stood up and I shook his hand. That was I was before I even
Really?
did comedy. So like I wanted to be. I was like a
Bet he
dork,
loved that.
Like, oh, you know, he hated it.
I know.
I was doing coke in the bathroom.
You stole his power. That's what that handshake is what
Yeah.
made him sober.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stole that power from him.
He felt my cocaine grips, and he's
Right.
like, I probably should have.
Had him in your grips.
did he say something funny or like
No,
he didn't have
He
anything
know what
to
to
say
do
with
with
that. The comedy like
was scared, probably.
one of the comedies.
I was like,
Greatest
that's probably
comedian.
pretty aggressive. I'm just high on cocaine and fucking alcohol, and I'm like,
He's trying to be
Back when
non-confrontational.
cocaine was good.
Back in the day.
I bought it from
Yeah.
Before
Insomnia.
the Mexicans ruined it, dude.
Mexicans.
No, the Mexicans the one that made it really good, and then it's the
Oh,
white
because
people that are fucking ruining it
they're
with their
putting fentanyl in
greed.
it.
Well,
There's nothing white people do that's wrong. Okay, let's get that out.
Thank
of
you.
the
That's
way.
the stance of the people.
That's
That's-
I
yeah.
figured because
Yeah,
to get
like
that on the
Emma,
record.
what's going on with that? Like white people
I love
like,
how
are,
white
like
she is.
yeah,
Yeah,
Emma.
why was
I
it
love
say-
how white
Speaking
Emma
of
is.
white people,
Yeah.
Emma.
What do you
What are,
mean?
okay, hold on.
Pure
Like,
blood.
what are some? Well, like, give me like top 3 things like make Emma
White, yeah.
Top 3, she stinks. White people stink.
Very white. Yeah.
And they smell. She's a smelly little white girl.
Okay.
I hate
Stinky butt.
hate when he says that.
Stinky butt, smelly white girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she eats bacon.
That's what they say about Chappell Roan, that she smells bad.
Is that what they say?
That's haram.
I
yeah,
believe
She
that's
looks
so.
like she smells good though.
Who?
No, because there's a
Chappell
video where she's talking to Sabrina Carpenter, and Sabrina Carpenter is like covering her nose.
Sabrina
Oh,
Carpenter
yeah,
is
yeah,
like
yeah.
a diva.
I've seen
That's
that.
like a. I don't even know what those two would be together.
I would
I don't know.
Yeah.
Raw next.
There you go.
Sabrina Carpenter.
What?
What are you saying?
What do you mean?
You can't just say
Why are you
things.
objectifying
I'm
women
sorry, you guys
on the
aren't.
P Boiz?
Wait, you're not
can't
on
just say
the
things.
internet?
That's not the
You're
stance of the
sorry,
P
because you're
Boiz.
old.
Yeah.
I don't get
Understood
it.
a little bit.
Whatever.
But
He doesn't even know who
she's saying-
Chappell Roan
she's
is.
saying raw. You're saying raw like you'd fuck her.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's not a thing. People
Yeah.
say.
I mean,
Emma
yeah,
and
'cause you're
ODB
old.
are,
Why do
are
you-
similar
why do you-
in that way.
How
Who?
so?
Old dirty bastard.
Oh yeah.
They just they shouldn't expect you to know what the fuck.
No, because they both like it raw.
Oh.
There you go.
Call back.
You guys are
Call back.
idiots.
Yep.
Yeah. What's the
That's our
third-
famous bit. Our famous
Okay,
old
third
dirty
thing.
What's the third
bastard
thing
raw
that
thing.
makes
bit.
me white besides I stink and I eat bacon?
Yeah, that's actually haram, dude.
Yeah, what's the third one?
Oh, you date men that your father will hate.
Yeah.
That's a
I don't
white-
know. My dad likes Nick.
Oh,
Really?
Jesus.
That's cool, yeah.
I
true.
do
What does
I
he
do
like about him?
Yeah.
That he's not himself around around him. That's what he likes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He likes the version that he presents. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you like when you go to like a
I like to
family
think of
party
Nick
at
in like
Emma?
a suit and
He hasn't
tie.
met that
and,
many.
like-
He's only
Yeah?
met him a couple of times.
I drink.
You drink?
I have before.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
like your
Mo.
Base-
made. That's that you need that to like get to the,
baseline interact with people.
Yeah.
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 and like you hear like sometimes I've seen you like hit like drink and like hit some points you're like dancing, you know,
Sure.
like doing stand up. Like
When
you're
I'm
like
perfectly in sync.
Do you ever wear a suit,
Yeah.
Nick?
Oh, I've never seen you wear a suit.
What I have when I go on the wedding. Or
he didn't even ask.
You didn't
Finally,
even-
dude.
go.
Finally.
You should go.
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Sure.
No, this is gonna be like what we intended to do
Yeah.
I know,
Just,
yeah.
initially.
You guys are gonna talk shit. About
just, just put the deadbolt in the door when you.
she's gonna stink that.
No. It's by the elevator. That's what I'm saying. Is when you open the door, turn the deadbolt so that way the door doesn't close.
She's gonna stink that fucking bathroom.
No,
No,
the
other one.
the front,
Yeah.
the front door.
What do you mean?
The one over there.
The door
one,
that
the
you
other
have
door.
to leave out of.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean?
Oh my goodness, dude.
How do you mean the door?
She's impossible to give directions to. You literally have to. I mean, she's a very smart lady.
Dude, so alright, so they're gone now. Like, what's up, man? Like,
Yeah, what's
the
new
fuck,
with you?
you know,
Nick?
like it's.
Damn, dude, why'd you invite everybody?
I invited.
This
Jeremy.
was supposed to be us grabbing a coffee, and then it turned into
It was
this.
yeah.
A coffee would be so much.
Remember last? You remember how that went last time?
Yeah, dude.
We were grabbing a
I
coffee.
admitted to you about how I was a hardcore Republican.
Yeah, this motherfucker like cornered me outside. I was like, I need to go outside. I wasn't even smoking or anything. I was like, let me just go outside and like get some fresh air. And he like cornered me. He was like, "Are you a Republican?" And I had to be like,
Yeah.
"I'm not, dude." But like, and then I had to like explain my whole like how I feel. And
Yeah.
Why'd you ask him like that?
Well, because I was like, how much can I say to Kevin? You know?
Oh,
He's trying to get. She's trying to gauge.
Like when you drop that word around.
Right.
Like, how
Yeah.
cool are you, really?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to say them both. I
How cool are you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you vote?
I did.
I don't even want to ask
Yeah.
who you
wanna
voted
guess
for.
who I voted for?
Yeah.
Are you registered Republican?
I'm not a registered Republican. I don't know even know how to even register.
You asked him the question like you fucking like you're into politics, like you're trying to get him.
No, I'm not in
campaign
politics.
You look like me. My brother ran for some bullshit thing.
Your brother ran?
Dearborn?
Oh, if he ran.
Out of a district. I don't know how
Oh,
it
okay.
works.
Your brother ran for something?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your brother's name? Let's
Republican.
shout him out.
the paramedic?
Really?
Yeah. I don't think he wants to shout out.
The paramedic or
Last name? Huh?
the paramedic?
No.
The lawyer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he ran for something.
Holy shit. That's pretty cool.
He's a Republican, but he wasn't. It was like with that weird libertarian kind of.
Yeah. I mean, I'm probably more libertarian than
Yeah, that's-
Republican.
I'd say that.
Yeah.
I just think smaller government should exist.
Sure. Yeah.
There's a lot of bloating and spending in government, and Elon
There you
Musk
go.
is routing it. So
Are you actually, this is a serious question. Are you actually like cool with what's going on?
I don't really even give a fuck, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, I like the government's bullshit and doesn't work anyway. So
Sure.
if they're breaking thing, I don't even give a fuck. I don't know what they're doing. He could be fucking fixing it, and he could be scamming us. It doesn't fucking matter at the end of the day.
There you go. That's the right mentality to have.
I mean, seriously, people are like,
Yeah.
I don't fucking know what's happening. There's no fucking truth anymore.
Yeah. I don't pay attention to any of it. I just cast my vote and I'm like, I
Well,
hope it goes well.
I have to because Emma
Yeah, I was gonna say you're in a position where you have to pretend to care.
Well, Emma's so well. I have to take the opposite of whatever she is because she's so fucking annoyingly whatever. Position.
You have to cancel out her vote.
Yes, she's so annoyingly whatever position she takes. Like, she's so anti-Trump or just like anti anything. I guess
it's my turn to go to the.
All right,
I can see Trump and see some things he does. I'm like, oh, that looks like a good move. But yeah, obviously he's an idiot. So
sure.
Sorry about that.
But I have to take the opposite.
Right.
I have to argue. I have to defend this fucking guy.
Do you like arguing?
Not particularly, no.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying to have like opinions on stuff. This is what I was trying to get across to you last time, was that I don't like to have opinions on things.
You don't usually when I watch the podcast.
Yeah.
Is that that's a specific reason? Do you have opinions though?
Not really. I don't really care about anything. Like I only care about like doing podcasts, really.
Right.
Sure.
The simple things of life, what like you know, health, quality of life.
I just don't think about any of that. I don't know. It's
Well,
like,
you're doing it though.
I'm second gen, like you know, American raised, like immigrant, whatever the
you
fuck.
hear something, you don't have a fucking opinion on it right away. I'm not
I
necessarily.
have
saying you should
opinions on
hold-
stuff,
yeah,
but I just don't really care. Like,
I understand.
like with the
Israel Palestine. I mean, no, you don't have to tell me. What
we've talked about it. The first time we ever met, we talked about this, and I told you the same thing. I'm going to say now.
That's a weird thing for me to bring up the first time we meet, though.
I don't remember why it came up. But I just don't care.
Know
like
where his friends are.
Like Hamas is a terrorist organization. They're kidnapping people and but also Israel is a tyrannical government.
Yep.
Like they're both fucked up. I don't care, and I don't think U.S. should even be involved in any of that.
I think that's what I think.
I agree.
So it's like they got to figure their shit out. If it was up to me, we would just fucking bomb both of them and then get rid of them.
Okay,
Yeah.
Bruce Hansen.
There we go. I don't know who that
My
is.
dad's name.
That's your
Really?
name? That-
R.I.P. Pop.
Oh, R.I.P. Friend of the show.
Bruce Hansen.
Big
but-
Bruce.
Yeah, he
Brucey
always
baby.
used to say
Bruce,
shit like
Bruce.
that. Like, it's at the hell.
Obviously, I'm just joking. I don't think we should bomb.
No, but
I'm not.
like no one like that's the thing.
I take a hard stand on bombing both.
No
ways.
one fucking wins a war. That's the thing, right? Like, who won the
That's
war?
what I always
No
say,
one wins the
honestly.
war, man.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, I don't care. Like, when I see these people like protesting or whatever, I'm like, you're just wasting fucking time. Nothing's
Yeah,
gonna
protesting.
change.
Protesting
Right.
are bullshit.
Yeah.
I used to protest all the time because, like, I used to get taken to protest. When I was younger.
Was that where you met Abba?
No, when I was way younger, there used to be a lot of like the first Israeli-Palestinian thing, and I used to go to all these benefits, and then these benefits they show me pictures of like Palestinian children shot in the head and used as target practice. So,
Which that's like fucking. That's what that. That's.
I don't know if it was
kinda
real. It could have
weird.
been propaganda. I don't know.
It's
I
like
mean,
that weird
know.
whatever porn. Like it's called something. It's like you know, like making people feel
Shame porn or whatever.
like it's making people feel bad. But it's like they don't really care. They don't know. They're nameless, and it's just like imagery.
Yeah.
And people like pat themselves on the back. And it's like, you shut the fuck up. Listen, if you can't fucking if you can't pick up a piece of garbage like when you walk down the street, like shut the fuck up. Like you know, you can't even fucking pick
Yeah,
up
I remember
trash.
when I was in college, this girl that I was friends with was like shaming me because I didn't go to the BLM protests, and I was like, "Dude, what am I gonna do about
BLM.
that? I don't give a
No.
fuck. Like, nothing's gonna
plus
change."
I don't
because-
agree. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus, like what they
Ruin it
found
all.
out what those guys made millions of dollars. They had multiple like
Organization.
fuck, you know.
Yeah.
And the what's that one
And then
guy's name?
the
who's
other
white?
two black people we were with also didn't go to the protest, and she didn't say anything to them. She only
of
said
course.
something to me.
Yeah,
This girl that I was friends with in college.
right.
Not so much a friend, eh?
Yeah, and it's like, how is
Friend of the podcast.
black people don't go to the protest, but
This is you're gonna take a weird turn here. I mean, I went with you.
I'm just saying,
I
like,
The
agree.
blacks aren't going to the podcast, the protest.
the whole thing is for black people.
Yeah,
It's like,
they
let's
don't
go
go
to a protest for black. The black people aren't even
Some people
going.
go, I'm sure.
I'm sure, but those
particular
two in
ones.
particular didn't
She
go.
didn't say shit to them.
I
Dude,
didn't
you know
go,
how
and
many people
it's
went
a
to
fucking
those
problem.
things just to take pictures and
I
put it on
know.
Instagram,
Yeah.
and then like they were like, "Bye."
Yeah, I mean, I think that it's kind of like a hacky notion now. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
it's like people do those things to grandstand. And,
Dude, Emma left here and it just took a hard turn.
I can't wait for her to go. I think she's like
She's
up
gonna
by the
come
door.
back
She's
and be
like,
like,
"What?"
what the
Just like,
fuck
should I
happened?
come in or not?
Yeah.
But what? No, those things were stupid because really, no one's life matters. Like, shut the fuck up. You know, nobody fucking.
That's what I
matters.
said. I tweeted that when all the
No
stuff was
life
going
matters.
on, and then I got a lot of hate for that.
Humanity has ruined this planet. Like, I've got plastic in my nuts because of everything.
Right.
Everything's-
Oh, yeah. They have a
They're
baby.
finding out that recycling plastic has all been a lie this whole time.
Yeah.
yeah, it's all horseshit.
They just sell it to
Fucking
China.
Horseshit.
At
Yeah.
the end of the day, it's all bullshit.
But what?
Yeah.
What are they doing with it? What they putting in? They're taking on on ships and for
Well, you
what?
can't have that take though, right?
What?
I don't know,
It's all
man.
bullshit, man.
It is all bullshit.
You
It is
can't
all
have that
bullshit,
take.
but the society is built on something. I guess.
Real.
But also, come
I mean, if you ask Yari, it's like, like
and he'd know.
he knows. Yeah.
Jared's gonna give you some bullshit.
So how?
huh?
But how?
Yeah.
So how do you
Yeah.
think?
Yari, this is a new development to the pod. We turned into a flat Earth pod. He convinced me, dude.
So is Yari flat Earth?
Yeah,
Is he
That's
really?
what you-
yeah. You haven't been watching the pod. This is what I mean.
No, I saw when fucking dickhead Kelly was
Does he
talking about.
genuinely think that
He genuinely thinks that.
that Earth is flat?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Matt, he's an interesting Jewish person because he's actually he believes in conspiracy theories and he's like anti.
Yeah, but also he had the hottest ex girlfriend. Like she was so.
I thought he was married forever, dude.
He was,
He was right,
but not during the time we knew him.
Yeah,
I
he was
thought
divorced.
I learned some Yari lore, dude.
but he had
Yari's
the
an
most-
ninja.
Yeah.
Still waters run deep.
I like him, man.
Yeah, he's a P Boiz.
quiet dude, but
we did the podcast with Nick Kelly and he left early, and then we all went to Common Pub after for the open mic, and he was there with a lady, and then Nick Kelly was like, "You left the podcast to go be with a lady." And
All right, the conservative segment of the podcast is
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
we're-
Hey,
So
welcome.
anyways,
We're
yeah,
all
ladies are the best.
We're done with what we were talking about.
Yes, girl.
You look like you said something really bad.
You look guilty.
No, it's okay. I said it all for him.
Something you
we were
said.
talking about how the Earth is flat.
Oh yeah, obviously.
No, he actually
Well,
got me.
about
Like
the-
I still don't
flat
know if
chest
I think
area.
about it. Hey,
What?
I still don't know what I think about it.
About who?
Sorry, I was
The
saying, I
Earth.
mean things to you.
The Earth?
Yeah,
Who cares, man?
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like it doesn't really matter.
it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. How does it affect stuff?
Yeah, how is it going
Well,
to
so what he was,
You're being lied to,
what
I
he
guess.
was
How is this
saying
going to
was
help
that
Rivers
the
Edge Gallery sell art? That's what I want to know.
that's a good point.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It's standing
he's
at
still
the
trying to
end.
sell.
3024.
The dirty shit.
3024 bill.
Ends. The Earth ends.
So no, but what he was saying was that it's to make us feel like we have nothing matters and to bring us further away from God. And
The Earth being flat.
That's what
around.
Jeremy's art gallery is about.
no, this is what Yari was explaining to me.
No, we're all inclusive.
No, that the idea that the universe is ever expanding and we're just a tiny dot in
To
the
make us
grand.
feel insignificant.
It's yeah, exactly.
What if we are insignificant?
You might.
We are inconvenient.
This podcast definitely isn't.
Yeah.
The biggest
Yeah.
comedy
Most
There you
relevant fucking
Yeah.
podcast in
Yeah.
Michigan. The state of Michigan.
Yeah,
Rogan
that's
who?
true.
Huh?
Rogan who?
I don't know. Why are you bringing them up? Don't bring up fucking competition.
But isn't that? But that's kind of a beautiful idea that the fact that there's energy that exists and matter, energy, and so we're built of it, and then we die. What happens when we die?
Yeah, but I also like the idea that we're the center of all of it. It's it's kind of a nice feeling of
My father always told me I was not the center of the universe. So,
I didn't say you, I said we.
well, am I not part
It's a
of?
collective.
dude.
We
Am I
are.
not part of us?
No. No, I'm just kidding.
Collective we.
Yeah, the collective.
I don't know, dude.
I
I
don't
don't
know,
know what I
let's not
think
talk
about
about
it.
collective.
I don't until I go to space. I don't know for sure what the shape
Would
is.
you, if you had a chance, would you, if like
probably not.
Bezos and whatever were like, hey, bud, good podcast, good episode, bro. You want to come up?
Yeah, do you want to do the first podcast in
Yeah.
space?
Yeah, like William
That'd be
Shatner
nice,
did it. You're
dude.
next, bud.
Yeah. We'll get us all together again. They're going to be 30 minutes
yeah.
late.
That's why I'm like, just start telling me that things are 30 minutes
Earlier.
earlier than they are.
No, I don't want to go
we
to
won't
space.
have a problem.
No.
No.
Not in
No.
the first place. For sure. But here's even if the Earth is fucking flat around it, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, because
I'd let Yari go just to
Here's the
tell
thing,
me.
I
Because
don't-
he'd tell me the truth.
well, yeah, good. Come back and
Do you think he'd admit it though? Be like, I was wrong or right or
No, he wouldn't admit
here's
it.
the thing. How do you get news nowadays, though?
I don't, dude. That's the thing.
Like, how do you get information? How do you get information? Because I feel like even
From
the
Yari.
information- from Yari.
From the P Boiz
From the
podcast,
trust-
Yeah.
yeah.
obviously.
From our trusted Jewish scribe.
Hey, man, stop pandering.
He's literally the Jewish media.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. He's out fucking putting false narratives
thing.
there.
Have you seen my
Talking
comedy?
about the Earth is flat.
Yeah.
You guys having a good
Trick
time?
people.
I hope at Yuri's Instagram
What's the situation here?
grows because of this podcast.
How long you been together?
Yeah.
It might grow
classic
because of the podcast.
But no, like we were saying before, nothing matters and everything.
No,
know, I
things
don't know.
matter, dude.
time is
What
a-
matters?
Oh, now things fucking matter?
Time.
Yeah.
I thought we we're all on the same page. Then nothing
No,
fucking matters.
I was talking about how the Black Lives Matter stuff doesn't matter.
They don't, though. Come
But
on,
I-
let's get
but
to
what
talk
I-
about some more things that do matter.
I thought we got this over with when I was in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh, we got into it. Yeah. yeah.
But what
Someone
I'm saying
taking a
now
shit?
is that in the eyes
We
of
were having a
God,
good
we
time.
do matter.
Okay. So black lives don't matter. In God's eyes, we do matter.
Of God with you, man.
No, so at the time you were I'm interested in this because we're
All right, let's
discussing-
get into it.
He has,
Yeah.
he has no opinions.
No opinion?
Who?
No, so this is what I was telling Jeremy was that I don't like to make decisions in my life. That's what I have a wife for. So when she's like, "What do you want for dinner?" I'm like, "I don't really care. You
You're
just
Can I
tell
ask,
me."
wait,
What
is
if
your
she
wife,
makes it
is she white or is she?
No, she's Chaldean.
So
Okay.
if she makes you something you don't like,
Assyrian.
Okay.
I like everything, dude.
So she makes all the
you don't
decisions.
fucking like everything.
She doesn't make all the decisions. That's the thing. Is that I have to make all the decisions, and I want to put
You're
the
those
man,
decisions
dude.
off onto her.
What the hell?
Right.
Yeah, but dude, like
gonna shirk
dinner,
your
I don't need to make
responsibility.
that decision. I have important podcast stuff.
You don't
I
like
have to think
everything,
about.
though.
What?
You don't like fucking everything. There's some things you don't like to eat.
So now,
what
what's
if she
the-
makes
so-
something you don't like to eat? You know she knows what you like.
She knows what I like.
And
Yeah,
if she
but-
makes you something, then she gets fucking.
What about you
confident
guys?
on
What
it.
do you
No,
make?
you don't
What
like?
do you-
Neither of us cook.
What does he make?
But
What-
Actually,
however-
he cooks kind of.
Sometimes. I mean,
He cooks. He
she's,
cooks.
she's so particular in the food that she likes that she's almost impossible.
only
Yeah, so
eats
Joseph,
Cajun
are you
fries.
particular? Or do you just accept?
No, I'm not particular. I'm not
You just
particular
accept
at
what
all.
she gives
Regular
you,
fries
right?
can fuck
Exactly.
There you go.
She like I just want to make her happy. I have no opinion
Aw.
on what the food is.
Yeah, yeah,
Whatever
yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck
Right,
is
you
the
eat it.
Whatever
Beautiful.
she,
That's the
whatever
only thing
makes
that
her
matters.
I
happy.
believe
Yeah, you eat it and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yes, it's good guy.
But she doesn't understand that. Maybe
She doesn't understand that.
believes
And
in
she-
a-
yeah, you gotta teach
and a
her.
woman's right to choose whatever
Exactly.
she wants to make for dinner that
Right.
night, you know?
listen, my body, my choice.
Still a
Bro.
joke I
Fucking
have.
happy.
that was a good one.
It's a joke.
Yeah, because he does it on stage like a million fucking
Oh, really?
I haven't done it forever.
Oh, okay.
You gotta stop
Sure.
bullying him when
Yeah?
it comes to fucking comedy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, this
I think
is a
he needs to be
toxic
bullied more.
relationship.
I've heard
Yeah,
stuff that you've done
I
to
didn't say
him,
mean stuff to her.
which is not very nice.
Yeah.
Not nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it. He's mean to me in public. I'm mean to him in private.
yeah, but that's
That's the
because
difference.
you like
Hits me.
you fucking abuse him,
Yeah.
and of course this motherfucker is gonna like
Thank you, Kevin.
yeah. Don't worry, baby.
Hey,
Yeah, of
don't look
course.
at him.
I
Of
need-
course,
No,
he's
of
a
course.
closeted conservative.
Yeah, of course he's gonna fucking. Of course he's gonna retaliate in public. Yeah, he needs some help.
Look at his fucking
I'm
hair,
I'm
okay?
lashing out.
You do.
Public.
He lash out
Somebody help me.
sometimes.
See the way the guys look.
I look defeated.
See what you've done to him. Yeah.
Beaten.
You look full of life. You look wonderful.
No, I don't.
You see what love has done to him?
Destroyed.
Yeah.
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 It's all love. It has nothing to do.
Funny.
Yeah.
I'm a
So full of
Hey.
life.
Yeah.
and I'm funny.
This
Yeah.
guy.
You were killing it before we started dating.
Nah.
He was.
Booked all over the place.
was.
People
Yeah,
loved
his
you.
liver, right?
He was.
I wasn't
Yes.
killing it. I was doing pretty bad. I wasn't good at making friends. That's one thing getting a girlfriend, especially in comedy, is done.
Really? What
kinda-
friends have you made since then?
It's helped like
The blind pig?
ingratiate. Yeah, I'm booked Andrew Yang's next private show.
Are you really?
No.
Oh.
Why would you
I
believe
don't
that?
think I don't think
Dude,
him ever
he's
even
not
had a
that funny.
I don't even think
Who?
him ever had a conversation. I haven't
not
think
that
I've
funny?
seen him do comedy.
I don't know. I feel bad after I just said that.
You know, it's fine.
Yeah, I
don't
was
like
gonna
him.
be like,
Yeah.
I'll let you handle that yourself.
You're on your
Yeah.
own.
Yeah, I don't like him because he doesn't book me.
You're free to
I don't think he
express.
booked.
But I don't think
much
he's
anymore.
funny either.
All right.
In defense.
He's
And
not gonna
I
watch this.
don't-
I don't care.
And I think he's a piece of
agree.
shit.
Well,
Anything else you want to add?
yeah. No.
I think,
Keep,
he, I think he
keep
cheats
that.
on his wife.
Why don't you just keep? Yeah, keep going.
I think his kids, they're no good either.
It's beautiful at the end of the podcast. Like
Guys,
somebody,
they're no good.
That's good.
somebody's gonna send it to him. It's like, do I gotta listen to this whole podcast? No, it's at the end.
They gave him the time. The
Yeah,
time
the juicy shit is.
I'll
is
put
at
the
end.
time.
timestamp in the description. So that way he knows where
There
to
you
find
go,
it.
there.
Andrew Yang,
That's funny.
He's a nice fellow.
he's a piece of shit. He's nice to you because you're a pretty girl.
Really?
I don't know if
Nice
he's a
because
piece
I'm-
of shit. That was still
That's
the
really
extreme take.
That was
was
very
like,
fun.
I don't know if he's a piece of shit. He doesn't like me, so I don't like him. But
How do you know
only
he doesn't
likes-
like you?
Because he wouldn't book me on his show for a year.
I mean,
He doesn't book a lot of
Where-
people on
where-
his
where are
show.
you guys
I don't
gonna
think it's a
play,
you thing.
where you guys
I've never
bowling?
done
No,
a show.
I one time.
Why are
I
you guys
know one
bowling?
time you bombed there.
Universal Lanes.
What the hell is that?
I don't know, some bowling alley.
Oh.
But what time is that?
Said
at?
what time?
Do you guys have to
Where
go?
you're at?
Oh, it's half past.
I don't know. I think
Okay.
they're going around 6. It's all very disorganized.
Put your
Yeah.
fucking hands in the air, you idiot.
Hey, hey, hey.
Oh, that's not nice.
Don't do that, dude.
Oh shit!
That's disrespectful,
Damn,
dude.
Let me see your tits.
You see how I didn't flinch?
That's not the stance of this podcast.
Because I'm used to it.
Not the
shit.
stance. It's a personal stance of mine. I like tits.
Before we have sex, that's
Hey,
how
There we
Emma,
go.
can we see
Sorry,
your,
where she
can we
come.
see your wrist, please?
Whoa.
Joseph, we got one more hour.
Yeah.
One more hour.
Sure
Okay.
that,
We
you
got
know.
one more hour. So
Okay.
yeah,
That's it?
yeah, we got one more hour.
like
So.
a fucking marathon.
No, this is
I'm
fucking-
sludging through this. Fucking
You know, we got
You
the
did this to
Rex,
yourself, dude.
protect our parks, and this is
This is
What should we call this
destroy
podcast?
This is
our-
fun.
I don't know yet.
Destroy our minds.
Fuck Nashville or something. Fuck us.
Nashville.
Yeah.
Just put a lot of J's in it.
Jay.
So then Kevin can share it and be like, Kevin, you say the I don't know.
No.
Give up.
Commit to that.
What was that?
Failed.
What was that about?
Je ne sais pas,
And why are
monsieur.
you encouraging this?
Well, I mean, you got to commit to.
Should we just put this one on
He's got one.
Patreon
know
too?
what love is.
No.
But can
I've been having fun. I don't know if they have.
I've been
I'm having a
I
good
want to
time.
ask you guys. So Kevin, you're not doing too many shows these days, or
Nah, dude, I'm nothing down there. It's kind of nice.
yeah,
I like it. Yeah.
you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you writing?
Yeah. I'm always
Yeah.
writing. I'm a
You
writer.
have you got a new bit?
I got a new bit. Yeah.
Can you tell us?
Fuck no.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I would love to not care about comedy, dude.
Yeah.
It would be so peaceful.
So
Honestly,
you do care
yeah.
about comedy. You don't care about things, but you care about comedy.
I do care about. That's what I'm saying. Is that's the only decisions I want to make in my life is around comedy.
Do you guys set periods of time during the day to write, or just when
Yeah.
it
No.
comes to happen to you?
Usually before a show. 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I try to get
What-
I
would
know I'm
happen
gonna
if
kill
you
it,
were
whatever
to-
I say.
Right before you go up.
I have done that, but it's usually I don't my brain and that like flight or flight doesn't kick in until I have to go on stage, and then I'm like, all right, I really.
Yeah. It's like when you waited to do homework right before it was about
And I'm a
to.
procrastinator too,
Yeah.
so I never did homework.
When do you
Shocker.
guys feel comfortable on stage
Yeah.
yet? Like, do you guys when you go on stage, do you feel like
Yeah,
Sometimes.
of course.
you want me?
It depends.
time.
Why did you say of course? As if that's like a.
Yeah.
What?
I don't feel comfortable on stage.
Yeah.
Really?
I've
did-
worked really hard. I've finally gotten there.
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
How
That's
long
cool.
you been doing it, Joseph?
Like 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't
Hold
been
on,
doing it
hold on, but
consistently
like-
that whole time.
finally
What was
gotten
the
there.
moment? What was the moment? What was the set
Yeah.
that you
There was
like?
no moment. It was just like slowly, like over
Okay.
time. Like now I can go. Like now, every time I've gone on stage now, it's like I get laughs and it's fun and fun and everyone's fine. Maybe it's not gonna be the greatest, but it's always like usually.
You heard that, Josh Adams?
I would go
He's
on.
comfortable on stage.
Oh.
Watch out, some talent.
He's got Josh
Yeah.
talent, Josh Adams like talent, like the same style of comedy.
Yeah, it's a CM word.
Black, yeah.
What, because I did Josh Adams' show. No, I was bad multiple times. But that's
I
why I
did
would come up with
show,
these
but-
characters. I'd take my drum and shit. I would do different things.
No, that's fun. Yeah, that's that.
Experiment.
What, that you do. Yeah, that is fun. Yeah.
Just but like just like fucking finally
I'm not
feeling
comfortable on stage.
like finally
Right.
when I go to a microphone when I go to the microphone whatever I'm like oh yeah I'm here to do the job. I'm here to do the thing that I've been working on.
But I think that's because you already have like this experience as being an artist and putting stuff
No,
that
dude,
you
I
create.
have bombed. I've been bombing for 4 years or
Yeah,
3
but
years.
that's what I'm saying. You finally got to the point
Oh,
that
we
you
know.
are
Yeah.
comfortable on stage. You
Yeah.
don't give a fuck anymore.
That was the whole. That was my whole job. Like I didn't care. The material was whatever, but I was, I mean,
Yeah.
just.
But that's like I don't know. Like there's shows, there's places that I feel comfortable.
you don't, yeah.
Sets that I feel comfortable, and there's other times that I don't feel comfortable.
I feel more
Yeah.
comfortable when I'm on stage than when I'm like before and after and I have to talk to people.
Oh yeah, that sucks. That's
Yeah,
like the part that like I wish I could just like fucking take and like throw it in the trash for comedy. Like the waiting to go up.
That's why
That's
people
the
are
worst
always
part.
telling me like I just show up and then
That's
I
what kills
leave,
most
and I'm like,
comedians.
yeah, because I
Yeah.
don't want to talk to anybody. I
most
just
like
wanna
drug
go home.
addictions come from like waiting to go up.
Yeah,
And I feel like an asshole, like not really like wanting to engage with people, but like
it helps, and like politic wise for comedy and getting booked, it helps.
It's
I know it
just-
helps,
what,
but
just
I'm
like
like
being nice to
yeah,
people and
I
chit chatting.
Yeah, she'll yap her little mouth off, but she's a nice person.
Because Emma's nice. Like people.
it's genuine too with her. I'm not like that. I feel like more
Yeah.
like Joe. I just want to go and get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
people come up to you and they're like, "Hey, how you doing?" You already can tell like the bullshit and the funniness.
exactly.
Emma's like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like they're just being nice.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah.
because-
Emma knows
I
how to
li-
play tennis with them. You know, you are like, I don't know.
I want to like people in general.
Yeah.
Sure.
I feel like
I don't.
Nick does.
Sure.
I mean, I'm indifferent towards it. Kind of like,
Yeah.
like you said, I don't
Yeah.
really give a fuck.
But like I said, like if you have one nice interaction with somebody, you generally are like, oh, they're not so bad. Like,
Sure.
I think you want to like people too. You just
yeah,
don't
I
go out
don't
of your
want to
way.
dislike people.
Sure.
But I just don't. I don't care for the talking, the hanging out, and the bullshit.
There's
all the
people
same.
I
There are
genuinely.
sometimes I want to do that. I would
Sure.
have a couple drinks and hang out.
But it's
No,
all
like
the
if I
same,
see like
isn't
you,
it?
I want to talk to you. But there's people who like I dread like a conversation
Why?
with them in my
Why
head
though?
Why?
because I don't want to do it.
Well, sure, but that's
But, like-
like even when I see you, I feel comfortable like saying what's up and then not having to talk.
Okay.
I don't feel like it.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I know you understand.
So I
Yeah.
feel.
Some
I feel.
people just don't fucking get it.
I feel
Yeah.
Why
it's-
you fucking talking me to death?
I can't. I'm gonna cut the name. I'm gonna cut the name. I get like worried.
Don't.
I get like goosebumps. when I see it. I'm like, get the fuck away from me, dude.
That's valid.
I went into like. By the way, it's just crazy like how. Okay, no, this is something that I like.
I'm gonna
Bro,
cut
like
this.
what? No, don't cut this.
I'm gonna cut.
Oh yeah.
Like what? Like no, this
He'll
is
fucking
this is
kill you.
feedback. This is feedback. If you're still doing,
He's not.
You
Make-
been to his-
I did. I thought I was gonna get killed.
Sex with you, idiot. He made up a.
Yeah, at least. And I might have been
Yeah, you're
down.
trying-
I might have been
Yeah.
down. God damn, dude.
He's
Drew Dice Clay. Yeah.
your
I don't
house.
want to do in the world.
Yeah.
I'd literally rather watch my
So
mom
this-
get raped.
Oh my god.
Come to your apartment.
This is where wisdom from. So Emma, what do you do when like a guy wants to just how do you let someone down easy, or do you like just
I
let
put
them
my
straight up?
headphones in.
There you go.
Yeah.
My headphones. I mean, no, you just
You don't have headphones.
I pretend like I
What's
don't
the
know that they're
situation?
hitting on me, and then I politely leave.
Yeah, hashtag me too. But
Emma, this is a question. Like, as a single guy, myself, and you're single too, right? Yeah.
All right, single guys.
Single too.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right.
soon.
Like,
Soon to be.
what are like, what's like? I think it's a girl at the bar. Like, what's like a good like go to like
So
what's
hot tits.
Yeah.
You won't meet a girl at a bar.
what do you
They
like?
love hot
What are
tits.
like you are like like the ladies and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know, they matter.
Yeah, yeah.
But like,
No.
how do you go up to a woman and you're like, hey,
Yeah.
what's up?
Usually, hot tits works.
Hot tits work. Okay.
Whipping your dick out immediately. They love that.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
Here's some notes for the P fans.
Genuinely?
Yeah.
They probably do that.
That's not
P fans.
They're like,
No.
oh, why it's not working?
You
Yeah.
don't. It doesn't. You don't meet anyone.
Because
at
I
a bar.
feel
That's
like
what you
I
women,
met her at a bar.
You feel like what?
women
even comedy.
are
Sure, yeah.
like,
comedy. Yeah.
even like when I've been dating a girl, they're like, oh, this guy came to talk to me. It's like, why are you like talking about that? Like that bothered you? Like,
I don't know. I
That's
mean, it
because-
depends on how you.
attention.
That's because you picked the
And it's
wrong
like-
women.
Yeah. Well,
And
Well,
they like,
That's what you
No,
got to feel
they-
it out. You got
they
to just use
picked him.
social cues. Like, I mean, strike up a conversation. Like nothing that's like
Fuck
too
yourself.
forward or like obvious. And then if they seem like they're feeling it, then you keep going. And if not, then you fuck off.
that's why like
I feel
it's
like
hard
it's
to
that
like
simple.
wait
There
for it
you
to go
go.
up. Like it's like the same shit like with comedians. Like they're trying to get something. They're trying to get on your podcast.
That's the
and they're
thing,
like,
dude.
how's the audience tonight? It's like fucking, I don't care. You know, it's
Yeah.
like just fucking ask me,
Are
should I be in a
people-
podcast
are
or not?
people-
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's like a hot girl in the comedy scene.
Yeah.
Is it annoying if they ask you, or is it annoying because they're
No,
trying-
they asked
they're not-
Malachi, and
they're
Malachi is like,
asking
hey,
around.
right?
It's a bit of both. It's like people asking to ask me, or it's like people just like telling me like that they watch the podcast and that if I ever need a guest, like they'd want to do it. And I'm like, yeah, I think most people would want to do a podcast if
You're gonna
invite
roll
them,
right
but-
now in the podcast.
Sure.
Can I paint my nails in here?
Yeah, that's
Of course.
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
Jeremy, can
That'd
I
be the
please see your
first
note?
time that's
2025,
ever happened.
huh?
in the
Let's
Can I
put
please
that.
see
This is
your
gonna be a
notepaper?
segment of the
Yeah.
podcast.
Do you
Remember that you were
want
trying to
one?
do different things from
Yeah.
podcasting?
This is more
Yeah.
woman friendly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Jeremy.
this is nice.
Thank you.
So
Now
I-
the whole fucking studio is gonna smell like.
now.
is
you know
it gonna bug
like-
you guys for real?
No,
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 let's,
I don't
let's get
care.
high. Let's
it's gonna
get
turn
high.
us
I have
on.
to leave
That's
soon
it, yeah.
anyways.
Yeah.
You guys can keep recording after I leave.
No, no.
You're like, I'll just
I have to
fucking
go as well.
Well,
Yeah.
rudderless ship.
You know what's been fucking weird though for me, like
Oh, fuck off, Jeremy.
I feel like I'm always trying to promote like the gallery, and I try to be a friendly, nice
Art.
guy, and like I'm always trying to promote art,
Yeah.
and just shit, and then but I think people confuse that with me hitting on them.
I mean, how do you go about that?
I'm like, hey, you want to fuck? I got an art gallery.
How would they confuse that? That's
Oh, is that what's
Oh.
confusing?
No,
No, I
that's
don't know.
that's the ladies you're talking to.
No, but I'm like, if but also I think I'm a nice guy, and then but when someone's nice to me, and then like they, I don't know, you know.
I think your first mistake is thinking you're a nice guy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then
That's your
thinking
first
that
mistake.
people are nice
Thank
to
you.
you, that they,
Thank you.
Yes,
they want to fuck you.
Thank you.
that's
You should automatically
Women
assume
don't like
nobody
that
wants
vibe.
to fuck you.
What vibe?
I'm a nice guy. They don't like that.
I'm a nice
I
guy.
don't.
Okay, it's
But I don't
evidence.
care. I don't give a shit. Like
Oh,
I,
if you're a genuine nice
All right.
guy.
I want to be like I just
if-
want fucking I want like the world
Hey,
to be a nicer place, man.
how about this?
How
You
about
remember
it?
like the first time you like talked to Emma ever again? Like the first time you ever like talked to her?
The first time you talked to me,
Like
I did not
the-
take him seriously.
Yeah, no, but like I was just talking to the guy over here, and like,
Man's talking.
trying to, like,
All right, go
Still
ahead.
doesn't take me seriously.
yeah,
You paint your nails over there, sweetie. You don't-
yeah,
I will knock someone.
yeah. Give us some
Hey,
AirPods.
that's not
Listen
the
to
stance of
Chappell
everyone
Roan.
in here. She
You
has
remember
the
the first
voice.
time? Not that you saw, but like the first time that you actually talked to her. Like, what was the first? Like, what did you say to her?
Some bullshit about
like What's up, bitch?
No, it's something common. She just watched me bomb, I think, probably. It was common.
Because I remember you telling me
Obama.
about it, and she was talking about like socioeconomics.
Yeah, and I
about
made
your
up
set.
something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I was like, what?
I mean,
Romantic.
remember that.
That's cool.
I made up something about like economics or something.
He acted like he fucking did.
I knew
cool.
something. Actually, I knew some bullshit.
You're talking about tariff.
Yeah, I fucking went home. I went home and studied like fucking World Economic Forum. Sorry.
Really?
And then he would just start calling me up, just randomly.
And I
Yeah.
was like, hey, what's your thoughts on fucking?
And she was, and she was,
percent rate and-
and she was
It's like, I
born.
don't
She's
give a
like,
fuck.
yeah.
Just come fuck me, idiot.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you think about France's interest rate?
Give me that dick.
She's like, when is this fucking idiot?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
This might be the longest episode of P Boiz
So
ever.
who cares?
It
Yeah, I
feels
thought you
like,
gotta
I'm
cut
not
some stuff
saying
out.
it's a
don't
bad
you?
thing.
it feels
Yeah.
like it feels like.
But you know what I really appreciate about this
It's,
episode?
it's just short of 2 hours. We got 7 more minutes. Till
That
2
camera
hours.
died.
What I really
Yeah, I know.
appreciate about
Alright.
this episode is the fact that Joseph Naaman, you've had levels today. And
Yeah,
the
levels.
fact that the fact that you are loved and appreciated in this art, in this comedy community, in this
Truly.
art community.
Yep.
And I think that more people need to know who the fuck you are and need to fucking show you a little more respect.
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah.
being like,
I don't
"Dude."
think that many people.
Yeah. Listen, if
By the
I
way-
could fit his huge cock in my mouth, I would. Emma.
I
we go.
didn't see you have fun until Emma left to go to the bathroom.
His face lit up the second I left.
No, he for real. Like he like
You
It
are
was-
a fucking bummer, dude.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I feel like I've been a
fucking
light
painting
in this
fucking-
room.
No, that's actually
Males,
the only
like,
reason
I
why
can
was
finally say
because
my
that-
true
Emma
opinion.
is so
Time that
comfortable.
there's a fucking feminine.
Emma's so
touch.
comfortable
She's got
right
her
now.
fucking feet on the
She's painting her nails. That's like peak comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Like,
is, I
in the
usually do
woman-
this at work.
Yeah.
And the
world.
only reason why
Yeah.
everyone's cool now is because like Nick described in clear point of how you pee.
Oh, good.
And yeah,
Hey, that's why they call it the P Boys, right?
have you guys have you seen your wife
Have you ever
shit yet?
peed? What?
Have you seen your wife shit yet?
Yeah.
Like witnessed it firsthand.
What, like-
or like,
like-
On me. Yeah.
Door open, like door open at the bathroom in the house. Is the door open?
Sometimes, yeah.
Here's a
why
question.
do you want to
like,
know so badger?
There,
Huh?
Yeah. This is a strange question. What?
What's in the fridge? You guys living together now? Like what's in the fridge?
Besides
Like
a
give me
pile
like
of shit.
yeah. Like give me like what like some hummus.
Yeah,
some
that's
tahini.
Because
Chicken,
famously there was
salmon.
nothing in the fridge before.
Yeah, of
we got
course.
married.
For
Yeah.
your domesticated man.
No, because we talked about that. Remember the expired cheese that I got to make grilled cheese?
No,
Cheese doesn't.
You don't remember that?
not at all.
Cheese doesn't.
That's not.
No,
Hey,
I don't know
what the
that.
hell are you talking about, bro?
I don't know.
Once you refrigerate it, it does go bad, but you have to leave it out.
Really?
That's a hot
It
tip.
doesn't go
All
bad.
right.
Same with
Really?
butter, same with
Once you
butter.
open the container.
Same
But
with
cheese
butter.
is fucking sold in the refrigerator, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why you have to put it in the fridge.
Okay, so
Go
what's
ahead.
in our fridge? I have no idea.
There's no rush. Take your time. Call your wife.
What?
Ask her. She's home, right?
Fridge.
Yeah.
No, she's going to a party. She's getting her makeup done.
Cool girl, huh? Got
No,
plans
yeah,
to-
yeah.
my cousin's henna party.
Yeah, actually, can you tell her I'm going to be late.
All right. You son of a bitch.
Oh, Jeremy, you're playing with fire, bro.
You know why I think Chaldeans are the worst?
Why?
Why?
Because they're Arabs who don't mind drinking. Like Arabs are crazy.
I don't drink though.
I know. I'm not thinking. I'm not obviously not. I know. I'm a terrible fucking human being.
So cool.
And but
Muhammad Ali.
imagine Arabs could drink and like it's okay.
Yeah, but
Think
your
they'd
last
be
name's
dangerous.
Ford. You
It's
don't
not my
even.
real last name.
Huh?
It's not my real last.
Your call has been.
Oh, she doesn't love me.
She's at the
dude.
party.
She's at the party.
She's like, I'm picking up
Yeah.
chicken. We're having
She's
chicken
listening
tonight.
she's listening to Chappell Roan right now, dude. Feeling herself. Yeah.
She's listening to the
feminist.
Givers.
Yeah. Damn.
dude,
bro.
she doesn't love me anymore.
Thinks-
But you don't know what's in the fucking like. What did you eat yesterday?
She had the pink
You
pony.
ate some nachos at the comedy
No,
castle.
yesterday we went to Coney Island and I got a because it's Lent, so I can't eat meat. So I got a omelet.
Oh, you guys are
you eat
Catholic,
pussy?
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
this guy.
look at that.
Can you?
Smells like fish, tastes
Can
like
you on
chicken.
Lent?
Can I eat pussy on Lent?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Are you like profoundly Catholic?
What do you mean profoundly Catholic?
He met the Pope. What do you mean?
Profoundly.
Like,
Yeah, I'm Catholic. Yeah, I go to
Are
church.
you religious Catholic
Yeah.
person?
Do you believe in
Every
God?
Sunday?
You believe in Jesus Christ?
I don't believe in God,
You
but I go to
did,
church.
you did the
every Sunday.
catechism, confirmation,
No,
and
I
all
believe
that?
in God. What?
You did the catechism and confirmation?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. No, I don't think I did. Because
Confirmation.
Chaldeans, we do it differently than like the regular Catholics.
They built different.
Wow.
Do you fillet yourself?
Do I fillet myself? Yeah, that we're allowed to do.
Jack?
I jack. Yeah,
Jack or this guy?
yeah.
Got a jacker.
Hey.
Got a jacker on her ass.
So
They got
when's the
the
next
moves
P-Boiz?
like Jagger.
When's the next P Boy show that
Yeah,
you're
plug-
P Boiz
Is your
show.
wife comfortable with
It's
making
this,
jokes, by the way, like making joking about her?
She's cool.
she's
Yeah.
cool. She doesn't like when I talk about certain stuff.
What
Uh,
stuff?
like?
Her fucking feminine smell and stuff like that.
Sure. Yeah.
Personal, intimate details.
Yeah. She's not a fan of that. I did a joke about like she was mad that Sabrina Carpenter was my number 2 Spotify like artist of the year.
Hell yeah.
And then she was mad because she
Are these facts?
yeah, that was true. It was Sabrina
the number
Carpenter was who was number? I think it was
Nelly.
Yeah, it was Nelly. That's Nelly and Sabrina Carpenter.
Dope artist.
No, it might have been Bad Not Good. I don't remember, but
Bad, not good.
yeah.
That makes
Wow,
sense.
eclectic.
Vancouver band.
There we
Yeah.
go.
What's the joke?
No, the joke was that like my wife is mad at me because Sabrina Carpenter is
Why'd she get
she got mad because she thinks it makes it sound like she's jealous
Kind of
and
funny
she's
that she got mad about a joke where you say she got mad.
women, right?
Yeah.
It's my dad calling me.
Like,
Bro,
talk to your dad. Me and Kevin's dad hung out before.
Really?
Yeah, you guys got drunk. You almost raped my stepmother.
classic.
Yeah.
This guy.
Nice.
Guy doesn't.
I don't know what happened, but like my stepmother like followed me to my car to make sure that I was safe, and then they just grabbed her and took her.
I don't remember
Really?
that, and I don't want you to even tell me what happened.
No, I want to know what happened.
Jeremy, to answer your question, no, the venue does not want to continue on with our show,
But
so
are
they
you gonna
canceled
do?
it.
You're taking a break, but you're gonna do. Are you gonna do more stuff outside of this beautiful studio?
Outside of the studio, I would like to, but I'm currently not looking at new venues.
All right.
So
Cool.
Well, man, like if
Are
you
in the
ever.
market for new venues. I'm a new venue salesman.
You're a venue salesman?
Hey, I got a
What?
venue for
Give me a
you.
venue.
Only reason
Tell me
I
a
came
venue.
on this podcast was to ask you if you'd like.
Venue salesman.
Yeah.
Holy
Do you have a venue?
I don't have a fucking venue. I don't
Yeah,
have a
I
show. I hate running shows. I hate hosting.
He got the
Yeah,
mask.
you-
I want to bomb and fucking leave.
Have you ran? Are you running a show right now?
No.
When's the last time you ran a show?
The last time we did your show.
Yeah. 3 years
shit.
ago or 4 years ago?
Yeah.
You're the
That was the first time I met you.
That was like 4 years ago.
first person that paid me to
Oh
do comedy.
shit!
Yeah.
So I'll never forget that. I appreciate it.
Now, Jeremy, how do you feel that they're trying to do Grizzlies again?
Well,
yeah.
trying. Listen, you
Who's
do
doing that?
Grizzlies
Darren
won't quit,
Lewis.
bro. Grizzlies is just not a good place.
Lemon's Hat goes to it every week, and he says it's not great.
Is Cameron still doing that?
Yeah, that camera started gonna die too.
Retired.
Okay, who's
I
doing
think
that now?
Camera's about to die.
Well, we're not done until all the cameras die.
Well, what?
Right.
How do you want
I
to?
have to go soon because
wanna
I'm going to
plug
see
something?
Sebastian Maniscalco. But-
Well, Sebastian, let me
really?
call him right
Yeah.
now and be like, "Hey, man, can you push the show back?"
Yeah,
And,
I'll
call him up.
I'm opening for him, so it's probably no
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so
we
show us
almost,
the
we
shot.
almost got his opener to do the podcast,
up there,
but
yeah.
Who's up?
opener.
Pat McGann.
Dan Turco.
Couldn't get a Pat McCann. Andrew Yang.
Yeah, Andrew Yang is opening for him, but
So I had a joke recently, and someone told me it's a Sebastian Maniscalco joke, and I'm like, "You think I fucking watch Sebastian Maniscalco? He's a funny guy.
What
but I
was
don't
the
fucking
joke?
watch
Like,
I-
do you think I have a fucking?
him." Yeah. It was a joke about me and Emma when we watch movies. Basically,
You guys dated, right? You and Sebastian?
Yeah, I like to talk
There
about
you
it.
go. Yeah,
that's why
yeah.
it's such a similar joke because it's about the same person.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
He
There
said-
you go.
He said, "I don't know any of his jokes. I can do his
Yeah, that
accent
little
a
dick.
bit.
Do his accent.
Do it.
Do it.
Aren't you embarrassed?
That's pretty good.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
You
I'll tell
suck my
when-
little dick."
When I see him, I'll tell him like, "Oh, Nick does a really good impression." of you."
It's like the only impression I can
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
I can do that and Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
You want to see my Robert De Niro?
Sure.
Talking to me.
Hey, you talking to me?
You gotta do the.
Impeccable.
I thought your impression is gonna be you're gonna be fucking 80 years old and get someone pregnant.
Hey yo.
Is that a bad thing?
Fredo.
Yeah.
Guy fucks
Sebastian Maniscalco.
Robert De Niro and Sebastian, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, they did a
Famously
movie together.
Sebastian, yeah. The Grandfather. Was that any good? You watch it? You big Sebastian fan?
I'm not a huge Sebastian. I saw
What
that
the fuck you going to
movie.
a show for then?
I know because my family loves him.
Yeah, he is like a
Yeah, Chaldeans love
That's-
Yes,
Every
my
time-
brother
Yeah.
loves him.
Yeah?
My brother, and they're always like, you should do more like Sebastian. I'm like,
Yeah, she should
You would go so much further if you did stuff like Sebastian.
I know, 100% I would. Yeah. I don't know. I think it has a cap, but it'd be definitely further than where I am.
right.
For
Just
sure.
talking about buying groceries. I was getting groceries. Can you imagine? Like,
Yeah, but it's in an Italian way. It's ethnic kind of.
It's like, my wife,
He's gonna get mad at you.
the sauce on the spaghetti.
You put the fucking. You did this, I swear. You put the sauce. Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep swearing.
you overboiled the noodles.
Yeah, I mean he's funny. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, I mean, he's funny.
I don't watch any comedy.
Yeah, it's millions of
Neither do
dollars
I.
have
That's
nothing
not true. I
to.
watched
Yeah.
it over yesterday.
I don't watch anything.
Oh yeah,
I
did
only
you see
watch
the
P
special?
Boiz.
What do you think of it?
It's fine.
Hot take.
You watched it? That week?
You wouldn't have wanted to watch it. You didn't watch the
What
last
is this?
special.
What's the problem if you watch?
I can
I know-
watch nothing.
he's not
without
allowed to
her.
watch anything
That's the
without me.
joke I do
Right.
about the
Really?
Sebastian joke. I do. It's whenever we watch TV, she's always confused. Like we'll be 5 minutes into the show and she's like, "What's happening? Why is this happening?" It's like I don't fucking know. I'm watching it for the first time, like you are. And I guess Sebastian has a joke similar to
I watched Honora
funny.
last night, and I was like, "How the fuck are people making it through this movie, dude? This is crazy."
Confusing.
a Bora more like it, huh?
No, I'm saying like
What movie?
Honora.
Oh.
Oh, with the
With
she's,
Mickey-
she's a
Mickey
prostitute.
Man- yeah.
Yeah. I want
Mickey
to Mikey
Rourke, yeah.
Madison.
Mikey Madison.
What are you
Yeah.
saying?
Mickey.
I'm
Madison.
saying I wanted to have
That's the name.
That was
sex
Mikey.
while I was watching
Mikey
the movie.
Mickey
Yeah.
Horny?
Mickey.
Yeah.
Mickey.
What's it about?
What the fuck?
It's like this girl. She's like a stripper, but then she meets this boy. His family's in the Russian mob, and then
Also,
she
how
starts
would you
fucking
just
him.
automatically assume that I knew that you're talking about?
I thought you knew about the
He
movie.
thought you were cultured.
Yeah, it won
Is
the
that-
best picture.
Yeah.
Oh.
She won Best
I'm sorry.
Actress.
Yeah.
I think.
So you watched a film.
I watched the film, and I wanted to have sex during the film.
Oh.
Seems like a
Well-
horny
Why
movie.
didn't you?
Yeah,
Well,
I
yeah.
did.
Okay, cool. Dope.
That's
All
nice.
right.
That's fun about having yesterday I just turned over,
Nice.
just
Yeah.
peeled their pants down. I went to town, you know, like a plumber.
You want to
Yeah,
tell like
no,
a
keep
plumber?
going.
Like, you mean to tell me you fuck like a plumber?
That Sebastian has a joke like that. Yeah,
About fucking like a plumber.
yeah.
What?
I love that joke.
What is Pink?
Get your plunger.
What is Pink Pony Club actually about? What's going on?
Yeah.
It's
that's-
about moving to LA and from like the south to LA.
She's from Michigan.
I'll punch you.
She's from Michigan.
Yeah,
No, she's from Missouri.
she's from Michigan.
Okay, so
Missouri.
we're gonna turn the
She went
camera.
to school in Michigan. She went to Interlochen.
You're right.
Okay.
She does this a lot, by the way.
Okay.
Where she-
Where I'm right about things?
fucking
Yeah, I do that all the
fucking out of her
time.
ass.
What's that
What
girl's
school
name
did she
again?
go to?
I would
She
have-
went to Interlochen.
She sounds pretty
art school.
confident about this, but
yeah.
she does that all the time.
No,
the
I'm
show?
She just
actually.
completely talks out
I'm
of
like
her
right
ass.
about things, and then he gets upset.
She's the
I'm
worst.
right.
And then she goes, "I'm a scientist."
No, he gets mad because I'll
a scientist.
I'll try and tell him
Scientist.
something. I have a bachelor in science, so I like
So
know
she's a
some
scientist. She
things.
doesn't
I don't
know
know a
shit.
lot, but I
Don't
know
know
some
nothing.
things.
She knows
He
nothing. And she'll talk like she comes from a place when she's talking.
You
about
you
things,
talk with such
like a
conviction
fucking
as if you
expert.
didn't
I'm
drop
not.
out of high school.
I'm not talking
And-
about it. What? You got to go to
I mean-
fucking high school to read about something nowadays.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter that I like studied a certain.
What do you
subject.
study?
It's
She
fine.
says I studied this vague, broad term. I study. You didn't study shit. She can never tell me the studies she studied. She can never tell me what the fuck
Just because
about.
you can't, just because you don't understand doesn't mean.
I think Kevin needs to move in with you guys for a week, and you guys just only
Me and
talk
him
to
would
him.
leave her out in the fucking.
None of you
He's
have looked at
immediate.
each other about the conversation at all. Just look at Kevin. Like both of you yell at Kevin,
Yeah.
and then Kevin will laugh, and then you maybe you'll
Me
figure
and
it out.
Kevin would
Weren't
leave
you
her
guys
out.
gonna start a podcast together?
Yeah,
Start a
what
family
happened to that?
together.
Let me start and
We
so-
did, and
We did.
We
No, weren't all of you guys gonna start a podcast together?
I was never
No.
involved.
Really?
No. She sabotaged that shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she ruined it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, we did. It just
She Ringo'd the
I don't
or
like
not
fucking-
Ringo.
yeah.
What's the
Yoko.
Yoko?
did,
Yeah.
Yeah.
If only she was as talented as Yoko. That's one.
Yeah.
She got-
Lemon Sacks to Ringo. We decided that for the P Boiz.
Oh,
All right,
Yeah,
all right.
That's cool.
why'd you do that to him?
I didn't.
Ringo's a
Malachi
fucking-
decided.
Well, no, he's
Ringo's the only one alive.
he's alive and doing
Yeah.
well,
So
and
is Paul.
Bitch as fuck.
Yeah, I'm the Paul.
well,
There you go.
You look
Are
like
you?
Ringo's the only one alive to.
Paul Leah, huh?
according
I'm
to-
Paul. Yeah, hey.
There he is.
Friend
Which
of the
one?
show.
is-
Who's George? Who's Who's John?
George, I believe he said that Yari is George and he is John.
oh, he's a
Malachi is-
That's an
Malachi.
asshole
Yeah.
move.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's an asshole move.
Just
So
deciding
it's a
that
move
you're the
Malachi would
Brennan.
make. I
Yeah,
think.
he's more of
looks
the
like a guy who's
Billy
taking
Spears,
down,
but whatever.
Yeah, but he's also gonna get shot at Central Park.
Oh,
I hope
Fucking
so.
John Lennon. It's like the thing. Would you rather live like a rock star like Elvis for fucking?
Oh shit! I actually have to go. I have to be
Tell
at
your
my parents'
wife
house at 6.
that you do not care that you're staying here.
I would
It's
like.
not my wife. I'm going with my dad.
I would like to. First of all, I'd like to say what an honor and pleasure to be on this podcast
Thank
with
you.
you,
Yes.
beautiful
I'll feel like you're
people.
gonna put this
Thank
out.
you, Kevin, for calling me,
us
putting this
together.
together. Thank you,
Thank you.
Joseph.
There you go.
And
Can I ask you one thing?
go ahead. Go ahead.
When you do these P Boiz,
Sure.
is it less direction and fun than that?
Less direction and fun. What do you mean?
Oh, God, why is he talking?
You talked about like, should we put this on Patreon? Like this wasn't up to the P Boiz standards.
No, I'm just
So-
saying because this is so good, people should have to pay to see
Oh,
this.
that's not true.
Hell yeah.
There's people.
I think
like,
it's
this
real.
is quality.
And I, you know how.
Believe in your art.
Yeah.
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 All right, well that's all.
Thank you. Come see us do comedy.
Yeah. Does
follow us
anyone
on
want to plug
Instagrams.
anything?
Yeah, follow our Instagrams.
No.
No. Okay. Cool.
No.
Yeah.
I
Fast
got
Steady
things to
J.
plug, but I don't want to plug in. That's how cool I am.
He wants to plug this
I got a lot
asshole
of
later. You
things
know what I mean?
to plug. I got a lot of things to plug. I'm doing a lot of things. I'm happening right now.
All right.
Yeah.
But I'm just this is a favorite of Joseph's.
He's opening for Sebastian Maniscalco.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I saw your melon.
I do.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you.